Hello my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Daughter of the Divine. Nice to meet you. For those that do know me and are returning to my channel, thank you for coming back, okay? I appreciate you sharing your time with me, okay? Because the way these days going by, I appreciate any time anybody spends on my channel, so thank you. So, you're gonna see yourself, well, this is like the original, the OG angle that I started this channel with, but I'm going through construction, you could say, under construction. So my other ring light tripod thingy broke, and I just ended up throwing it away because I need a new one. And it was like an impulsive decision. And then when I came to start the reading today, I'm realizing what is gonna hold the phone up. So thus we're back to our regular angle that we were before when I first started the channel. So today's reading is going to be about, should you stay or should you go? Okay, I kind of feel like, I don't know if romance or love or confusion, separation, no communication has been a big theme lately. But those readings just keep coming to me as topics. I definitely, when I first started this channel, I wanted it to more be like, you know, guidance and messages from spirit and your angels and answers and spirit guides. But lately, it's been mostly about love, which I can't be too mad about, because I know everybody loves love and all that. But it's just like, sometimes the energy be funky and I'm like, ugh. Love is just so messy. It's like, it's a messy energy. So to always be reading for people and reading for, you know, multiple energies just gets confusing sometimes. But we're going to be thinking about, should you stay or should you go? I want the honest truth about this connection. So if you get triggered very easily or you're very sensitive about your relationship, this may not be the reading for you to watch, because you're going to be like, if I say something you don't want to hear, I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry, because you needed to hear it. But it's just like, it can be very triggering for some people. So just if you're sensitive about this person, this connection, just beware of that. But we're going to pull some, I haven't used this deck in forever. It's the Daily Crystal Inspiration. So we're gonna pull some cards from here to help you choose your group. Okay, so in today's reading, we're going to get into what is the current state of this connection, kind of like an energy check-in. Then we're going to go over what is the honest truth about this connection and or this person, and then we're going to get a potential future of this connection or the outcome, and then we're going to get some advice. And with all that put together, then you can then decide if you should stay or if you should go. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to be putting on my input, because I do that sometimes, but it's all love. If you don't like it, then sorry. Okay, so can I get a card for group one, please? To best help them choose their reading, group one. If you've been here, you know, ooh, you have, I'm just gonna take, okay, I'm going to take the first card that I saw, with honorable mention to these two. In case you need messages from those cards, then can I get a card for group two to best help them choose their reading, please? Things may get chaotic, as you guys know if you've been watching this channel for a minute, so I apologize in advance for any noise, any whatever comes through. We have, ooh, cute, I love that. And then can I get a card for group three, please? Can I get a card for group, and there we go. Okay, see, so group one might be the messy group, because there's always a group. There's always a group. Oh, I love this. I love this stone. Okay, so for group one, we have Angelite. Support is all around you. Shut up, damn protector. And as always, I will replace an insert clip of all the options in front of you that you can choose from, with an honorable mention to Celestite, which says, soothe your soul, and Fluorite, find peace within. Yeah, so you've been through some chaos with this person here. They're like girls or boys supporters all around you, and soothe your soul. So group one, Angelite. Then we have group two, Moonstone, live your purpose. And then we have group three, Unikite, live in the now. Look at that, it's so beautiful. It's giving blood orange. Okay, so we have group 1, group 2, group 3. What you're going to do is choose a stone that calls out to you the most, that you may resonate with the most if you are someone who uses stone in your everyday practices. The one that looks the cutest, the one you can't stop coming back to, and that is how you'll know what pile you're supposed to choose. But without further ado, I will see you guys at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. If you chose this angelite stone or crystal or card or group, or you chose the support is all around you, then this is your reading. Now, first and foremost, I put these 2 cards back in the deck, but then I took them back out because I felt like they had some significance for them to all shoot out at once. So this may be the troublesome pile, where there's just a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of not knowing what to do. It happens. We have Celestite, which is Soothe Your Soul, which also came out in the intros. Not everybody watches the intro, so maybe you guys still need this message if you skip over it. Then we have Fluorite, which is Find Peace Within. Beautiful. So now we're going to get into this reading. Is going to be about should you stay or should you go. So in a connection, it could be a friendship, it could be platonic, romantic. Take it however you want to take it, but we're going to be figuring out, using all the prompts that I've chosen, should you stay or should you go. Okay, so by the end of the video you should know, or sometimes you may not. I don't know. I'm trying to just provide further clarity for you guys. If you don't know at the end, I'm sorry again. So we're going to go over what is the current state of this connection and energy check-in. Then we're going to go over what is the honest truth about this connection and or this person, a potential future of this connection and the outcome, and then we have some advice. Like I said in the intro, I've been getting inspired, you can say, to do a lot of love readings. So there could be a lot of love chaos, which there always is, but there could be a specific emphasis on it, because usually I'm more so called to do inspirational readings or creative readings, and I find that this reading, should you stay or should you go, was kind of basic, and I like to do things more with a little bit more flair. But maybe someone needs this message. Okay, so I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. So we have Angelite. Angelite is a very angelic stone. It's a very peaceful, calming stone. They're saying support is all around you, so you could be receiving a lot of angel numbers. Blue could be important as well. Maybe you need to what does blue represent? Blue is the throat chakra. Maybe you need to speak up more, or maybe you need to write things down. Maybe you have like a lot of buildup and you have a blocked throat chakra and you're not hearing anything, or you don't know what to do essentially, and you're getting these angel numbers to kind of steer you in the right direction, but then you still don't know what to do. Now, I have an idea that I've been cooking up recently, and I don't want to say it because a lot of people on here be stealing people's ideas. I haven't seen it done before, so I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna say it, because right when you say it, somebody else gonna come and do it. I don't like that. So I have an idea, but I sound like freaking, where's that from? I have an idea. Is that SpongeBob? So you could be inspired and have an idea from this connection, because of this connection, or after this reading. I don't know, guys, but I'm just saying what comes off the top of my head. Not this. Tarot cards. Okay, so the first prompt we're going over is, what is the current state of this connection? So we're doing an energy check-in. Maybe these angel numbers could be trying to tell you to focus your energy elsewhere, because they're trying to inspire you, or you have an inspiring idea but you can't, because you know when you're in the funk of a relationship, emotions and ups and downs, it's hard to want to do anything else but get to the bottom of this relationship. I'm hearing quandary. Interesting. So can I get some cards for the current state of the connection between group 1 and their person? I'm punching over. Sit up straight. I'm trying to be close to the camera. Like, I'm trying to get close to you. You can be trying to get close to this person. And what I try to remember to mention every reading that I do, sometimes I'm just talking and saying stuff, or talking to myself, or just being silly, and those things end up applying to the reading, and I'm watching back, I'm like, oh, but I don't realize that at the moment I'm just talking. So take whatever I say as extra confirmation messages, any sounds or notifications you may hear, all that stuff. So what is the current state of the connection of group 1 and their person? Please let me know. What's the tea? Oops. We have the Page of Crystals in reverse, so no movement. There hasn't been a spark or something new in this connection for a long time. Immediately came through. Y'all, Okay, what is the current state of this connection? There hasn't been anything new. There hasn't been a spark in a long time immediately. We have the Seven of Shells in reverse. Not knowing what to do, but also not being able to move on because you are emotionally invested. Interesting. We have the Ace of Feathers, wanting some communication, wanting clarity, needing clarity. I'm hearing needing in all caps. Yeah, and this is mental clarity, absolutely. And then we have the Queen of Crystals. So you are now not in your power anymore. You're feeling ungrounded, which is what I was saying about not really knowing what to do or how to move forward. So you feel like you're in a very much stuck energy. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Three of Feathers. No, not the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. But look at how the butterfly is blooming, transformation as well. Boy. So what is the current state of this connection? As I said with the Page of Crystals, there hasn't been any movement or anything new or fresh or any breath of fresh air has been breathed into this connection for a long time. So things have been stagnant essentially because we have ideas and we have discipline. Interesting. Then we also have a fox here, which also represents sometimes sneakery, something being stolen from you, because immediately I'm seeing swipe or no swiping from Dora. And what I'm hearing is, oh man, he would never be able to steal the stuff because Dora would, because in some episodes, Dora wouldn't say, swipe or no swiping, swipe or no swiping, swipe or no swiping in time. So he was able to steal her stuff from her. But in some episodes, she would say it in time and he would be like, oh man, because he wouldn't be able to steal it. So that could be the vibe that's going on here. Somebody could have blocked someone off from their energy so this person can't get to you because you said swipe or no swiping, swipe or no swiping, swipe or no swiping in time, and it created like a force field around you so this person can't get to you, which is why there hasn't been anything new or any movement in this connection. Why is swipe or no swiping coming through? Swipe or move. Okay, so we have Seven of Shells, which I said is someone not being able to make a decision, because the Seven of Cups is also not being able to make a decision. But it's like not being able to make a decision because your emotions are too invested. I'm getting like you put too much time and energy into this connection for you to want to give it up now. Boy, because we have choice and we have ambitions. And yeah, with ambitions and it being blocked, like I was saying at the beginning with the whole, you may have an inspiring idea after this reading, or an inspiring idea that's trying to come through, but it can't because you're stuck in the funk of this connection. It's like having a lot of ideas, choices, and not knowing which one to choose, okay? So it could apply to just your life outside of this relationship as well. You can't make a decision or move forward in any of your inspirations or other emotional endeavors because you're so caught up in the whirlwind or the muck of this relationship. So that's the current energy. This could be for you or for them. You guys haven't been inspired. And it's also giving me the vibe of you having a lot of options romantically wise in front of you. So romantic wise, relationship wise, you have people who may want to throw their hat in the race, but you're not really open to that right now because you're still stuck with this person wanting movement, even though you guys aren't in each other's lives. So there's a block here with the Page of Crystals. There's a block. And it's taking a lot of discipline, okay, for you to keep that block up between this person. Boy, I feel you. Yeah, it's ghetto out here. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity and foundation, which is what you require from this connection. I feel like in order for you to feel safe, or in order for you to be able to move on, you want some kind of clarity. It's giving closure. Like you want to know what went wrong, why it went wrong, and sometimes you don't really get that, so you're just stuck in this never-ending cycle. I'm hearing never-ending story from Stranger Things. And it's not, well, that's how I know the song from, but I know it's from a movie called The Never-Ending Story. Never seen it. Don't think I want to see it because it has like creepy puppet things in it. But yeah. Then we have the Queen of Crystals. You've lost your confidence. You've lost your foundations. You've lost your stability because you're feeling on shaky, uneven ground, which is why you would like this foundation to be placed back under you. You want the fire to be back in your belly, because I'm looking at the goat. Why am I hearing Billy Goat Gruff? Is that from Dora too? No. The Billy Goat Gruff was a freaking story that we heard as children. There were 3 Billy Goat Gruffs. I don't remember the story. Maybe that has something to do some significance to you, because I don't remember the story of the 3 billy goats gruff. I think one was mean, one was nice, I don't remember. But that's what these are giving me here. And also the goat or the ram, whatever, is Aries. And Aries are very much why am I hearing don't stop me now? Don't stop me now by Queen. That's very much Aries energy. Don't stop me now, because I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star, racing to the sky like a tiger. That song is coming through. So that's very much Aries energy, like the don't stop me now. But I kind of feel like you've been stopped. I'm hearing you've been censored, you've been muted. Like your energies used to be vibrant and, you know, pulsing and exciting like the Aries energy, but now it's kind of like muted. Oh no, don't let this person mute you. Don't do that. And that's kind of what the Queen of Crystals is. This is someone who usually people come to for advice, people come to for guidance. And now you don't even know what to do. You're very much feeling you are still this person at the core, but you're in that upside down version. You're in the upside down. It's funny how I mentioned Stranger Things, and it's kind of like that the upside down was a big part of the show, where it's like a reality that is opposite to their own, where everything is more dark and scary and there's monsters, and that's kind of you're in the upside down right now. When you want to get back to the right side up. Okay, so that is the, what is it called? Not the honest truth. That's the current state of this connection. You're feeling stuck, ungrounded. You're not confident enough to move forward. There's been no movement in this connection. There's been no life in this connection for a long time. But you could be still holding out hope, because the only thing that is upright here is the Ace of Feathers, which is you're not going to move on until you get that mental clarity, until you get that closure, essentially. Boy. And which is why you have to find peace within. Because you may never get that clarity, but you're going to have to find the peace yourself and soothe your own soul. I don't like that. I want clarity. I want closure. Thank you. There is a song, Closure. I just want to give you closure, find closure. I forget who sings the song. It's not NF. It could be. Closure. Okay, so the next prompt we're going on to is, what is the honest truth about this connection? Yes, something about having to clear, open your throat chakra and say something. And it's kind of giving me when you haven't used your voice for a long time. Because I've been talking for a good 11 minutes now, and it sounds like I just started talking. Because like my voice kind of got croaky. So it's like there hasn't been, see, now that's a little better. But it's kind of like you're using your voice after a long time, which could be also represent there being communication after a long time of not speaking to someone. So it's going to be kind of like a cycle of, okay, that could also be with those 4 cards meant as well, where it's like you guys finally start talking again. It's been so long and the connection's gotten so old and creaky, you know what I mean, that it's going to take a while for you guys to build up that courage again. Okay, so this is what is the honest truth about your connection. The honest truth about this connection. Now, heard me, honest truth. What is the, okie dokie. This is the first card that fell out. Interesting. And oh my gosh, why? We have 2 aces and they came out in reverse. I don't like, bruh. And then you see why I don't like doing love readings, because it always gets ghetto. Like, I want to give hearts and flowers messages. I don't want to give okay. And the next card we have is the Shaman in reverse. See, I don't like this. Oh no. Then we have the Knight of Feathers upright. We have the 10 of Acorns upright. Sounds about right. And then we have the 8 of Crystals in reverse. Wow. I'm frustrated, guys. This is not cute for me. So we have the Ace of Acorns in reverse. The honest truth about this connection is there may never be a beginning again, because the Ace of Corns, and not Ace of Corns, the Ace of Acorns, the Ace of Pentacles, we have a ram coming through again. So Aries energy could be prominent here for you or for this person, Sun, Moon, Rising. But this is a creative force and a confidence. There may never be a, oh no, Acorns is not Pentacles in this deck. Acorns is Wands. Acorns is Wands, which is why we have the Aries sign here, because it's fire. Okay, cool. I'm like, ooh, relax. So the only thing we're missing is the Eight of Pentacles, a foundation in this connection. So there's definitely something that I'm saying has gone awry. Boy, I can't. But the Ace of Wands coming out in reverse is kind of like this. Like I said, there hasn't been anything new or exciting in this connection for a long time. So it's kind of like, why are you holding on to it? And then we also have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is kind of like showing that there are feelings there, but nothing's being done about those feelings. Once again, why are you still here? We have happiness and abundance coming out in reverse. That's never cute. Okay, we're gonna keep going. The honest truth about this connection is there may never be the spark may never come back. The feelings may never be, I'm hearing reciprocated, or the feelings may never be, what is the word that I'm looking for? It's not reciprocated. It could be that, but it's more so the feelings will never be, you know, like a faucet that's been turned off. The faucet may never be turned back on again. So I can't find the word. I'll give you an example. Now we have the shaman here, and the shaman is the Hierophant. Okay, so Taurus energy coming through. We have divine wisdom and spiritual power. That has been turned off as well. To be honest with you, for you guys getting the angel light, and then we have the divine wisdom coming through, and spiritual power. Angel numbers, angels are kind of those beings. It's kind of like you're not listening to the signs, and we have a bird here, which is feathers, and you get feathers when you're getting message from your angels. It's kind of like you're not listening to reason, you're not seeing reason. You know what I mean? Think that you're going against the order of things. It's kind of like, okay, boy meets girl, they fall in love, the relationship goes upside down, turn on its head, and once that person does something like that, or they're not giving you what you need, you're supposed to leave. Now, instead of doing things in that order, you're doing things the opposite of that. You're staying in a relationship that has no, like, you're not being fulfilled emotionally. There's no happiness and there's no abundance to be found, the honest truth. And then we have the Ace of And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is there's no passion, there's no fire. So why are you still here? You know what I mean? The excitement of new beginnings, of being with someone that you want to be with, when things are still, like I said, brand new and exciting, that's not here. You can't find that. Now we have the Knight of Feathers, which is, now feathers are swords. So we have Knight of Swords here, which is action and focus. The focus is giving emphasis on the fact that it's time for you to focus on other things. And it's funny how the keywords that go with the Knight of Swords is inspired action. And I was speaking about inspiration at the beginning of the reading, where there's something that you're kind of being guided to kind of pivot. I'm hearing pivot. I don't know where that's from. That's from, I think, a movie or a TV show, where it's kind of like you're supposed to pivot towards something else, but you're still on this road. I'm hearing to redemption, like you're hoping maybe this person does redeem themselves or the relationship, but it's not really coming through that well here. And by you not taking inspired action, focusing on what maybe your angels and the spirit essentially is trying to tell you to pivot to do, you're stuck in this 10 of Swands energy. And I was going to say 10 of Swords, which I feel like is even worse than 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords, the complete end. It's donezo. There's nothing that you can revive from that. It's dead. You know what I mean? 10 of Wands is just you're putting a lot of burdens on your shoulders, and it's burdens that don't need to be there. So it's giving a sign of like you need to lighten your load. We have responsibility and dedication. Yeah, you're dedicating yourself to fighting crime and the forces of evil. I can't, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to. That could be what you're supposed to be doing. You're usually the Hierophant. You're usually the Queen of Pentacles, someone who people come to seek guidance, to seek wisdom, to seek clarity. You know what I mean? To know what to do, how to move forward in their life. And by you, like, now being in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, you don't know what to do, and it could be affecting your work, or it could be affecting how people view you or how people see you, kind of thing. So it's like you're taking on this unneeded responsibility when you have enough responsibilities. Like you're picking up more than you need to with this relationship right now, because it's not giving you anything. And when things do not give you anything or not for your highest good, what do? We let it go. We release it. You know what I mean? And if it were to come back, then cool. We haven't gotten that yet. The next part is, what is the potential future or the outcome? Now we have the Eight of Crystals in reverse. It's not working for you. And I do feel like this is it's affecting your work, literally. Okay, so it could be you trying to work to not think about this person or think about this thing with them, or it could be you not working at all, or losing your inspiration or losing your ideas. You could be someone who's usually full of creative ideas. It's kind of like you may feel like this person is the reason you've lost your creative abilities. You can't come up with a new idea. I'm hearing writer's block, or you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. You feel like it's because this person, or it's not working with them, that you have lost your inspiration, or you've lost your spiritual gifts, your spiritual side, or you know, those things like that. And it's not because of that. It's because you maybe need to let this person go and find your freedom. It's funny how we have the 10 of Acorns representing the horse, and horses are all about freedom and being free and being allowed to roam and do whatever you need to do. And by you being stuck, you're not able to do that. So by the 10 of Wands being there is kind of saying you're the horse. Horses are supposed to be free, but you're keeping yourself trapped here and, like I said, burdening yourself for no reason. We have the 8 of Crystals, which is dedication and progress. You're not making any progress. So this connection is not making any progress. That's the honest truth. Now, I want to get some honest truth about this person, because they haven't really been coming through. This reading has more so been focused on you. What is the honest truth about their person, please? What do we need to know about their person? We have the 7 of Shells. Yeah, you're just an option for this person. That sounded kind of harsh. The choice and ambitions. This person may be focusing on their ambitions, which is why Spirit is telling you to focus on your ambitions. This person's not really worried about you. They could be thinking about you, because the 7 of Cups is like fantasy, wishful thinking. You guys are both in this wishful thinking phase, but if there has been no movement, it's kind of like, it's like give up the ghost. You know what I mean? The honest truth about this person, it could also be that they're out there dating, and like I said, just seeing you as an option, and you're sitting here stressing yourself out, blocking your blessings for them. We don't do that over here. What is the honest truth about their person? Now, why would she turn on the light? So I can't stand people. So I can't stand people. Let me stop. Maybe that's what you need to do. Turn off the light in this connection. Just walk away. Leave the house. Because it's kind of like you, like a relationship, for example. Like I said, you build a foundation with this person. You build a relationship with this other person. There is no relationship if the other person is not in it to win it, like you. So there's no relationship to be had here. So you're asking about something that's not here. It's not a thing. Because if they don't have their head in the game, I'm hearing you gotta get your head in the game. If this person doesn't have their head in the game, what are you doing still in the relationship, still in the house? It used to be a house where both people were living there. Now it's just a house that you're living in by yourself. It's time for you to cut the cords, leave the house, turn off the lights, put it for sale, and move on to the next house. Okay, or move back in with yourself. Which is what that soothe your soul thing is coming through. They're like, soothe your soul. Okay, can we get another card for the truth about this person? The honest to God truth, the gospel truth about their person, please. Okay. We have Knight of Acorns, action and drive. Yeah, this person's worried about their own pursuits right now. This is giving Pumbaa, Ursa Timon. Timon and Pumbaa. Pumbaa came second, so this is Pumbaa from Lion King. And the song I immediately started hearing was Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. So it's giving this person may not be worried about you right now. They're not worried about you. So like I said, why are you worried about them? They're not in the relationship, so why are you still in the relationship kind of thing. It's giving F-but energy. The Knight of Acorns is someone who is selfish and only for themselves, essentially. They're chasing after what they want. They're not putting any thought into what is good for you. They're just putting thought into what is good for them. So like I said, you're only an option. You're not You're only an option. You're not a priority to this person. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Shells in reverse. So yeah, they're not worried about union with you right now. Two of Cups in reverse, that this person is not putting any stock or thought into furthering a relationship with you. They could be out there dating and sowing their wild oats. Which is what these two cards together give me. 7 of Cups, having options, dipping it and doing it, dipping your toe, your schling, in every little cup that opens the legs for you, okay? And being in this F by energy. Union, harmony. This person is in disharmony and disunion with you right now, so please put them in the back of your mind, okay? So now we're going to clear out this spread and get into what is a potential outcome of this connection. I don't want to say this is, you know, depending on what the cards say, what is a potential outcome for this connection? What is the potential future of this connection, please? Or the outcome. We're going to do those separately. So what is the potential future of this connection, please? The potential future. And I just realized y'all freaking, the camera fell for y'all. Because she came stomping on by and the camera fell because the table started crickety-cracking it. Okay, you guys got a few cards. We're going to look at these cards. Say 2 fell over and 4 didn't fall over, if you want to see what I mean. These fell over and these like flipped over. So we have the 8 of Feathers, which is courage and solutions. 8 of Feathers is definitely you taking off the blindfold, because right now you're trapped. You're in this victim mentality. The 8 of Swords is the card, if you're not someone who traditionally knows the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, but you may have seen it before. It's the card where the lady is blindfolded and trapped in between a bunch of swords. So it kind of looks like she's in jail and she has a blindfold on. And if she were to take the blindfold off and see reality, you know, because swords represent reality, truths, you know, realizations kind of thing, epiphanies, thoughts. If she were to really, really think about it and really come to the realization that this relationship is going nowhere, she would be free. But since she wants to keep the blindfold on, or he, they, them, they want to keep the blindfold on, you want to keep the blindfold on, it's kind of keeping you trapped from finding a solution to being free, okay? To having the courage to finally say, okay, there's nothing's going to come of this connection. Now it's time for me to move forward. The other card that came through was a Tower. Child, wow. Yeah, things are definitely going to fall apart. You're going to see this person's true colors, because we have a chameleon here, and what the chameleon does is it changes its colors to fit into its environment. I'm pretty sure we all know what a chameleon does. And that's what this person is doing. They don't even know who they are at this point. But that Nine of Wands is someone who's not confident, someone who portrays himself as confident, but they're not. They really aren't. And it's kind of like that is definitely the vibe that's coming through for this person. They are a chameleon. They act how you may want them to act when they're around you, but then when they leave you and they're not with you, they're not that person to their core. Okay? And I'm hearing rotten to the core, or rotten to the bone. And I think that was one of the songs from the Descendants. Was it Descendants? That movie on Disney where they the descendants of villains, so the villains' children had their song. I think it was rotten to the core. I think this person is rotten to the core, and they only portray who they think you want them to be and not who they really are. So like I said, if this person is not in a relationship with you, they're just trying, maybe getting what they can get. But like I said, with this, these two coming out upright and the rest of these coming out over, these two are the prominent energies, which is you need to have the courage to move on and take off the blindfold, untrap yourself, unjail yourself, and release this connection, because it's gonna happen sooner or later. Whether you can either leave gracefully, regally, it's gonna be your choice. Keep your dignity, your pride, if you're someone who's prideful and care about that, or it's gonna all fall apart around you. It's gonna create a tower moment in your life where you have no choice but to release this person. So I'm hearing it's up to you, boy. Then we have the Two of Acorns, which is insight and focus. So a lot about focus here. This is the second time focus is coming through. With the Two of Acorns, I definitely feel like you're going to... The Two of Acorns upright is someone who's trying so hard to balance two things in their life. So you could have been trying to balance this relationship or balance how you've been feeling with your real life. And there's something like a balancing act you've been doing. With it coming out in reverse, finally you're going to put down the two balls. You're going to put down the two balls and finally just give up the ghost. Like, okay, I'm done. You know, it's over. Like, I'm done doing this whole juggling act trying to make this work when this person, it seems to me that I'm the only one doing all the work here. That I'm the only one who wants anything to happen. Okay, so now we have the Four of Acorns, which is comfort and community. Four of Wands. It came out in reverse, child. Oh my gosh. It's like the happy ending that you want is not with this person. Like I said, you're finally going to come to the realization. It could be, you could be someone who wants to hold on tight and not listen to what anybody else has to say. And like I said, it's going to lead to a tower moment where you have no choice. But eventually you're going to have to kind of come to the realization that this person is not who you thought they were. They're not your twin flame. They're not your soulmate. They're not your happily ever after. You do not have fun with them anymore. There's nothing left fighting for, is what I'm hearing. Because a wand's like a very persistent energy, like a passionate energy. There's no passion left here to be fighting for. Okay? Now we have the Justice, truth and clarity. That's what you're going to get from this connection. That's absolutely what is coming through. Once you take off this blindfold here with the Ace of Feathers, 8 of Feathers, I should say. The Ace of Feathers did come through in the beginning as well. You want that closure, that final stamp that says what went wrong, and this person finally telling you we're never going to be together. And it's kind of like if they never tell you that, you're going to be stuck 10 years on the line still waiting for that stamp of approval. No, we don't do that. But justice, you finally getting your justice. Like I said, with the Tower and the Justice card coming out, something's going to happen that is not going to give you a choice but to release this connection. So you rather just, it would be better for you, I would say, for you to do it of your own volition than to wait around for spirit to intervene. Because sometimes they're not nice and they're not cute. And I know. And I said Ace of Feathers, and we have Ace of Feathers. Yeah. So Ace of Feathers in reverse. What you wanted at the beginning of the energy check-in, what you were wanting was clarity. For you to be able to move on peacefully and happily, knowing this is never going to happen. This person not going to tell you that because they want to keep you on the back burner. They want to keep you as an option. They want to keep the door open. They want you to leave the door open. That song coming through by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. They want you to keep the door open. You have to finally take it upon yourself to be like, no, I'm going to close the door. Bye. And you don't need communication from them. You don't need clarity from them because you're going to get it anyway with this Justice card, which is more potent and powerful. They both represent clarity. They both represent clarity, epiphany moments, you know, the truth finally being revealed. But Justice is the one that's coming out upright. It's giving intervention from the universe instead of you, like I said, doing it of your own volition here. But the Ace of Feathers, mental clarity foundation. There's no foundation to be had. Okay, now we're moving on for what will be the outcome of this connection. That was the potential future. Where a Tower moment is going to come whether you like it or not. We have the 8 of Acorns, the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so there's gonna be no movement, no moving forward. We have the Sun in reverse. Okay, wow. The Sun in reverse, the Sun as a whole is always a happy card. So I kind of feel like you're going to find inner peace and happiness instead of finding the outer peace that you've been looking for. You could have been looking to be find happiness in other connections instead of finding it with yourself, which is why we have these cards here: soothe your soul and find peace within. That's the Sun in reverse card. It's giving you're going to find that peace within. Because it's not going to lead to unhappiness. I feel like in the end, you're going to end up happy. You're going to find a resolution. You're going to come to a peace. But kind of like when the cards come out in reverse, it represents inner peace instead of outer peace coming from someone else. It comes from inside. And now we have transformation. I think this is death in reverse. So, like I said, you may never get the closure you want, but you're going to be able to move on anyway. There's going to be some place for you, I'm hearing somewhere over the rainbow. There's going to be at some time and place you're going to find the chutzpah, the guts to move forward, even though you never got this ending. Because the Death card comes to end things that we no longer need, we no longer want, things that are icky and rotting and nasty. That's what happens to our bodies when we die. We rot and go away. That's what happens when we keep getting older. Our body's rotting as we go every day. I know it's very morbid, I'm sorry, but that's the example that I'm getting, because maybe you're not seeing how serious it is for you to move on from this. Like, the older we get, the more days you wake up, our body's rotting, which is why it becomes harder for us to do things. Our skin sags, we shrink, we get shorter. Our body's preparing itself to die. And death happens so we can get that new beginning and become free as a soul once again. So if you're staying stuck in this connection, that's that. You may never get that end physically. You need to find the end, that peace within. Boy, transition and liberation. Yeah, like I said, you're not going to get the closure, but the closure is going to come from within yourself. There's not going to be a boom, we're done from this person. I'm not going to want you again. It's going to have to come from you. That inner ending that I was saying with the Sun card. Sometimes the cards in reverse represents something inner. Like if the Strength card were to come out upright, it's outer strength or whatever, you being strong. For it to come out in reverse, it doesn't take away your strength. It just means it's inner strength. And you have to, work harder a little to get that strength. Because inner strength is not that easy to come by. But anyway, now we're going to get some advice. We're going to get some cards for this connection. The advice could come last, because some people don't want to hear advice. But yeah, you are denying the inevitable. I haven't used this card in so long, I had to. Okay. We have Twist of Fate. That's what that Tower card is giving, and Justice card. A Twist of Fate. And the Twist of Fate may just be good for you. And this could be good. Oh my God, the twist of fate could just be good for you. Then I look at the card and it says, this could be good. Wow. Okay. The twist of fate that's coming could just be good for you and make that end come. And the justice could be you finding someone else to come in and give you what this person was never able to give you. And that's your little kick in the face, that good karma coming your way. And then we have separation. Yeah, so I think you might just stay in separation with this person. You are being told to focus on your passion right now. There's something that you're supposed to be doing that would definitely take your mind off this person, or may allow for you to meet this next person. It's supposed to be your justice, your karma, your good karma. We have adventure, risk. It's going to take adventure and risk. Take a look at yourself, that peace within, find peace within, and support is all around you. And then we have success, fame, and status. So all these things are coming your way once you kind of let this person go. Okay, so get a card from here. Ooh, something to look at. My eyes. This light is hurting my eyes. I'm just like zoning out. We have the coffee. Cha. And we have the sun coming out in reverse again. Let's unblock it for you. You guys are going to find your sun, your bliss, and it could be somebody else that's not this person. The coffee. What do we use coffee for? We use coffee to definitely refuel ourselves, to refill our tank. That could definitely be what the coffee is signifying here. I have the book out. I'll read that, but I just want to get these cards out. Can we get some advice for my group ones, please? Let me get some advice for my group ones. Some parting messages they may need to hear for my group ones. Group ones, please. Some parting messages that group ones may need to hear. I'll take those. So we have deliver your greatest gift to the world. So yeah, there's something that you're being asked to do and focus on that's not this person, that only you can provide, which is why you were coming out as the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles. But right now, the energy you're in, you're those people in reverse. You're blocking your own energy. We have the alchemical artist. You're supposed to be creating something out here. I heard somebody say longer. This is a beautiful card though, so I don't blame you. We have allow your work to become your art. So yeah, there's something you're supposed to be creating or focusing on creating, and it's not this person, essentially. And we have soul giraffe. Some of you may have a soul giraffe. Some of you may need to tap more into your third eye chakra, and that will give you all the answers that you seek. That's the whole connecting with your inner being, your inner self. Find a peace within. You can find all the answers you seek within. You don't need outer validation. You don't need a tarot reading to tell you what you already know. But thanks for watching, if you're still watching anyway. We're going to find the coffee. The coffee is number 4. The card is bringing your attention to the alchemy and seemingly routine rituals, the sorcery in the everyday, the magic in the mundane. Your message: what are you overlooking and taking for granted? How can you pause and sip the coffee? Are you rushing through your day because you are in a hurry, or because you are avoiding things that need attention and are easier to push aside? Anywho, they're in your business. I know they are. But that's what I have for you guys, though. It's just like, stop ignoring what you already know, please. Because we have alchemy, someone who makes things from nothing, someone who's very creative, someone who's very powerful. The alchemist is the magician. They make something from nothing. They have all the tools they need to make what they desire. You have all the tools you need. And they're just telling you, look at what's in front of you. What are the angel numbers telling you? What are the feathers telling you? Stop. You could be ignoring the angel numbers. You could be someone who used to be so in tune with the angel numbers. Now you look at them and glance away. I was like, whatever. It's just another day. No, it's not just another day. They have messages there for you. What are the messages trying to tell you? I have this back here. Let's see. I don't think I was planning on pulling from it. We have Black Cat, misunderstood, Lilith, unconventional, and mysterious. That could be what that person was trying to come off as, y'all. And we have Cauldron, manifestation, creativity, inspiration, and spell work. Yeah, they say get back to the work. Get back to work. You need to get back in your Lilith energy where you don't care. You may be misunderstood. Who cares? Y'all, anyway, that's what I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. If you would ever like a personal reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But if this is where I leave you and you no longer want my guidance because I made you mad or sad or you're just not interested, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Good luck. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. If you chose this moonstone, live your purpose, then you're in the right place. Yo, I feel like I just started doing videos again because this is how the setup that used to be when I first started. My stand that I had to put my phone on to record, I threw it away yesterday by mistake because the light wasn't working anymore, but I could still use the stand, and this older light that I had to kind of put it together and make a okay setup. So I got my new stuff, but I just threw it away on a whim yesterday and didn't realize it until I was getting up today. I'm like, wait, what am I gonna put my phone on? So we're back at this old setup here. Hi. I kind of miss this. Like, feeling like I'm talking to you guys personally. I like this better. Honestly, I always did, but you know, sometimes people want to see the YouTube setup, they want their phone that way, but most of us, or some people at least I know, just listen to it as like a podcast. So we're just gonna keep switching it up until I find one that I love the best, which is probably this format, I would say. So today's reading, if you haven't seen the intro or you haven't read the title, is should you stay or should you go? Now, usually I'm the kind of reader that wants to do readings about inspiring things and like very creative topics that I don't really see anybody else do, that just nag me. But lately I've just been stuck on the mundane, the boring, the regular topics of the how do they feel. And I posted a reading today about should you text them first, and I'm like, I hate angsty readings. I'm just like, love is so messy and I don't like mess. Me being a Virgo with a Libra moon, it's like, even though I have an Aries rising and a lot of fire in my chart, I prefer to do things orderly and nice and things that are just like to the point. Love, it's so nuanced. There's so many different perspectives. There's so many different people watching. There's so many different, like I said, relationships. You don't really know what is what, and it's just very annoying sometimes to have to deal with the energies that y'all have to deal with. You know what I mean? I just get so annoyed at y'all people. I get annoyed, like, it's just annoying, essentially. But you guys chose Moonstone, live your purpose. So maybe you are someone who is living your purpose. In this reading, we're going to be going over what is the current state of this connection, the energy check-in, essentially. What is the honest truth about this connection and this person, or this person. The potential future of this connection or the outcome, and then we're gonna get some advice for you at the end. So I don't know why I keep picking up these first. The advice like wants to come out first for whatever reason. Well, no, we're gonna listen to the end. Shoot, I just like picking up the bigger decks, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is get another crystal for you guys, since the group 1 ended up getting like 3 because it just flew out. Maybe they needed extra information and you guys really don't, because your relationship could be cut and dry. Because anytime there's a whole bunch of cards or a splatter of energy, it always tells me immediately that the energy or the relationship itself is messy, okay? So the fact that you guys just got 1 card in group 3 got 1 card is may like be very straightforward and to the point message, or it's not that much muck to get through. So we have Amethyst, trust your intuition. But it's something that I think that you are doing, because you're living your purpose and trusting your intuition. Good for you. It's not as easy as people try to make it seem. I love me a moonstone, though. We're not even gonna lie, I love me a moonstone. Like, I think that's like my favorite crystal. A moonstone? Or angelite. I do love angelite as well. Anything that's the prettiest. But moonstone, like, I think that was like one of my first crystals that I was like ever excited to get in the mail when I ordered it. So, and it does mean living your purpose. So maybe that is like my mantra or my theme for my life. Since you all have themes, that can be your theme as well. Live your purpose and trust your intuition. So we're going to get into what is the current state of your connection with this person, please. What is the current state of your connection? And I wish that would shut up. Like, bro, these people are really not going to come and fix the protection. That's crazy, because it's pissing me off. We have the King of Shells in reverse, and it says harmony and integrity. Okay, so there's somebody here that could be kind of, usually has a tight hold on their emotions, but it's kind of like loosening. I'm getting like fraying at the ends, you know, falling apart at the seams is what I'm hearing, where like it's like you, because when clothes are falling apart at the seams, it used to be a very, you know, what do you call it? The word came and left. It used to be a very uniform structure where it was like everything was all together, but then as it starts ripping apart at the seams, it's kind of like, you know, falls apart a little bit. So that's what I'm getting here, the King of Cups in reverse. Someone here is falling apart at the seams. Someone is fraying at the edges. I'm also seeing a flame going along a thread toward the dynamite blowing up. So someone who usually has like a tight rein on their emotions is reaching the breaking point, okay? Then we have the Nine of Feathers, which is the Nine of Swords. We have perspective and self-empowerment. That is usually not what the Nine of Swords means, guys. It is fears, it is anxiety, it is sleepless nights, but I will try to take it as it says on the card, because that is what I chose this deck for a reason. So the meanings on the card could have some special significance to you guys, and it may need to differ from the usual meanings. So Nine of Feathers, Nine of Swords is definitely an energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, not knowing where to go, feeling scared to make the next move, not knowing what's coming next in your journey with this person. And that could be what this person, what this relationship consists of right now, you or someone else. So this could be the same kind of energy. I am getting the same kind of energy, because there's someone, like I said, who usually has control of their feelings and their emotions, but they don't, which is leading them to have more fear. Maybe you're someone who does live a life of trusting your intuition and living your purpose. And for whatever reason, this relationship, if it's platonic or romantic, has you like fraying at the seams. We have the Knight of Feathers. Knight of Feathers. Thank you. Action and focus. I'm hearing repurposing. So using what has already happened and repurposing and making it a different use. That's what repurposing means. When you use one thing that had a different purpose before, and you're using it for something else. For those who may not know what repurpose means. Then we have the Wheel. Wow. Yep. We have, this is destiny, good luck, good fortune, things turning in your favor, change and possibilities. Interesting. So maybe things are unstable right now in this connection, and you're scared that maybe it's the end, or things are not going the way you want them to. And it's kind of, like I said, you're at the end of your rope. But then we get this communication from someone. We get this clarity, this truth. Someone speaking their truth is what I'm hearing with the Knight of Feathers. Someone taking action, essentially, and someone who's making you the focus of those actions. So someone taking inspired action to say something towards you, to move towards you, to provide clarity for you. And after someone does that, it's going to change the relationship for the better, where it then turns into, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm getting like controlled chaos. Maybe you guys thrive in that controlled chaos, where things may not always be structured, but that's how you work best. Because I'm getting all this octopus, and I'm seeing all the arms, and I'm just like, this is like doing a lot for whatever reason. But it's still controlled, because I don't really think we see octopuses or octopi, whatever you want to call them in the plural form, as a very chaotic creature. They are scary though, so it could be a big scary change that maybe you have been feeling coming with the trust your intuition and live your purpose. You be living your purpose, maybe putting this relationship on the back burner, trusting your intuition, and you feel something looming on the horizon, and it's this big scary octopus. But this octopus is not as scary as it needs to be for whatever reason, because it's bringing a good change. It's bringing the change that you want, is what I'm hearing. You have the Two of Feathers, which is someone making a decision. Okay, so someone is in the process of making a decision. So they're deciding should I stay or should I go? Wow, yeah. Because I just started hearing the song, should I stay or should I go? This person is deciding should they stay or should they go. There's a decision being made, or after this change comes and this person makes their intentions known, intentions for you or towards you known, and there's this big miraculous change that happens in the I want to say in the collective. There's this big miraculous change that happens in the collective in this relationship. It could be happening in the collective as well. Who knows? It could be a collective of you guys. It could be an open relationship, or it could be a poly. Who knows? Take what resonates. But I do feel like after this turn in the wheel, after this good luck, this great fortune, your destiny with this person has truly been revealed, then you guys are going to have to make a decision. And the Two of Feathers is decisions and direction. So I feel like with the Two and we have direction, after this, like I said, change, you guys are both going to know where you want to go or where you want to take this relationship. It's giving like having a discussion. Since we have so many feathers here, you guys are a very chatty bunch. You like to talk things out. You don't like there to be any confusion. You tell your full truth, and you expect the same from others. And this person could be the same way. They speak their full truth. Here we have the Two of Acorns in reverse. Yeah, so no more juggling and deciding what to do. You're done waiting. You're done grappling between the pros and the cons. I'm here making a list. So you guys are like very cerebral. Like you're making a list. You're trying to see what's good, what's not good, but you just let go, stuff like that. And essentially you decide to put that aside. You decide to stop juggling between, should I stay? Should I go? Do I want to commit to this person? Do I actually want to stay? Do I want to hear what they have to say? Do I want to give this a chance? It's the current state of this connection. And the last card we have here, you guys got a lot of cards. We have the Ace of Acorns. It sparks you guys into a new beginning here. A new passionate beginning where things are starting over. The passion is back, the fire is back. So I do feel like this Wheel of Fortune represents good change coming into the relationship. That's the energy check-in, or a good change that did come into the relationship, because these things could have happened already. You could have been reaching your breaking point. This person could have felt that, because you guys could both be quite intuitive. This person felt you reaching your breaking point, which is why they reached out to you and let their intentions be known. Because I'm hearing from this day on, let it be known. To Be Loved by Adele is coming through. So this person made their intentions to love you and want to be loved, and wanting to be loved by you known. Okay? And by them doing that, the Wheel of Fortune sparked a new beginning. Your fate and your destiny were finally intertwined. So it's kind of like I'm hearing each action has an equal and opposite reaction, but that's not actually what I was hearing. I was hearing that each decision you make in life, there could have been another decision you made. So it's kind of like giving parallel universes, where in one life or one decision or one universe you made a decision not to be with this person, and then in this decision you made it so by you making the decision, you guys sparked your destiny together. You know what I mean? You created a timeline where you guys are together instead of a timeline where you are not. This person coming and telling you what they wanted to tell you, created a timeline where you guys are together. And by you making this decision to be with them, you guys created this timeline. I feel like I'm not explaining it properly, and it's stressing me out. Essentially, you guys decided to be together. And because you guys decided to be together, this person made their intentions known and brought clarity to the situation. You guys were finally able to jump into your destiny. This was always supposed to happen, and it was supposed to happen in this exact way. Boy, stressing myself out. Okay. So you guys are finally are going to be able to create the life that you wanted with this person, the life that you guys were meant to have. Divine timing, stuff like that. And it ends with this new beginning, essentially. Like I'm hearing that you guys are enthusiastic, you're happy to move forward with this person. So you're now, by you trusting your intuition and living your purpose, you're reaping the rewards, essentially. Okay? So no more having to balance too much and do too much and not, see the fruits of your labor. The Ace of Wands is kind of like you simplify the equation. You took your problems, divided it by 2, and you got the Ace of Acorns. And you guys are very freaking cerebral, because why am I sitting here doing math? Like, you took your 2 of Acorns, you had 2 problems, you said, I don't want 2 problems. You said, okay, we'll divide it then. You divided it by 2, and you got Ace of Wands, which is more fun, less problems, okay? It's giving work smarter, not harder. So you decided, instead of overworking your brain and doing too much, you decided to like simplify the equation. Anywho. And I think I said something about y'all being very... I don't know. I'm going to just leave it alone. Like, I feel like I was saying something about that. Or in the beginning, I was saying something about that regarding me. Or like, I'm very... I like structure, and that could have been you as well, so that could have resonated for you, which is why I felt for you to say it. Also, guys, usually when I'm like talking and just saying stuff just to say stuff, it can always end up resonating with you guys. So take that as messages. When I'm just rambling sometimes, or like if I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like stressing me out, that could be your energy. Or, oh, I'm like I like structure, even though my chart is like a lot of fire. I like things to be a certain kind of way and stuff like that. So I'm just speaking off the top of my head. Those could be extra messages for you. So take that as it resonates, if it does. Okay. So that's the current state of the connection. You guys are waiting for something to happen, and something will happen with that Wheel of Fortune. You guys are deciding to choose each other. You guys did decide to choose each other. But then you wouldn't be here saying, should you stay or should you go? So yeah, there will be a change. Right now, you're at the end of your rope. You're nearing the end of your rope. What is the honest truth about this connection? Please, what is the honest truth about this connection? You have 3 of Acorns. You guys are meant to have fun and explore and do new things. It's not meant to be stagnant the way it was. It is meant to be passionate and fiery. It's not meant to be stagnant, or it's not meant to be like heavy. It's supposed to be light and carefree. You guys are supposed to be like very adventurous, discovering new things together, embarking on new journeys together. That is your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. You have a destiny, a predetermined destiny, a predetermined plan with this person already in this lifetime. You have foresight and exploration. Okay. Then we have the King of Feathers, Logic and Justice, the King of Swords. Yeah, both of you are very cerebral, things need to be, this and the King of Cups are giving people who are very contained and they don't let their emotions show easily. But then you guys are also, on the other hand, very passionate people. So it's like you usually have a control on those things. You don't let it get to the point where it has control of you. And the honest truth about this connection is you guys are both very truthful. You're both to the point, very concise. Both knowledgeable and enlightened, which is why it's giving both of you are very intuitive people, and which is why the relationship should never be as hard as it is, because you guys already know what to do, as long as you don't think about it too quickly or too much, too heavily, you know? Like I was saying with the 2 of Acorns, you just decide to simplify it, divide it by 2, and you get 1 acorn, where you're back to being light and happy and passionate and not really worry about anything, enthusiastic about life and doing things of that nature. So you guys are never meant to be like too heavy. This relationship is not meant to ever be too heavy. Because yeah, with the 3 of Acorns, the 3 of Wands, you guys have foresight. I don't want all these cards to flip out. What is the honest truth about this connection? You guys are both very smart and very intelligent, very perceptive, very enlightened. Crown chakra energy. 9 of Acorns, 9 of Wands in reverse. We have power and we have perseverance. It's giving Panther, Black Panther, but it came out in reverse. Like I said, it's never supposed to be like you're fighting for your life. It's never supposed to be that way. With this person, the honest truth is that it's never supposed to be heavy, because you guys already like have all the answers. And then we have the 3 of Feathers, which is heart. Wow. The heartbreak recovery. Yeah, like I said, that's basically what I'm getting from this energy. Things are not supposed to be heartbroken, unsure. You know what I mean? chaotic. It's not supposed to be that way. That's the honest truth about this connection. Can I get one more card, please? Or whatever else we need to know. I wasn't going to take all these. Don't do that. Let's see what they say, though. I'm curious. You could be curious as well. We have the Queen of Crystals, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I just realized I think the Queen of Acorns came through for group 1, and I said it was the Queen of Pentacles, but it was the Queen of Wands. Either way, the message came through. Sorry. I'm just like, oh no. We have Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity. This is what it's supposed to be like with you guys. They could be, if they're masculine energy, they're supposed to be the teacher, the leader, the sage, mentor, the king of the pride, the leader of the pack. And then you're supposed to be the leader behind them. You're supposed to be protecting their flank, protecting their side. You know what I mean? As queen lions do. They protect they always have their person's back. So nothing can sneak up behind them. So the guy has the front, the leadership, and you have their back. You protect their most vulnerable side so they can't see. So it's kind of like you guys are supposed to work perfectly together as a team. That is the honest truth about this connection. This could be someone you work with. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, definitely comfort and prosperity. You're supposed to provide the comfort and the prosperity to the connection. The masculine energy is supposed to provide the logic and the justice. So if you're the person watching and you resonate more with the King of Feathers, the logic and justice, that's you. If your person is more feminine and they represent the Queen of Pentacles, they represent comfort and prosperity. Take it as a resonance. That's what you guys are supposed to be building. And it's funny how we have the Wheel of Fortune. And it's kind of like I was like it may seem chaotic in the moment, but it's not supposed to, because octopuses or octopi are not supposed to be seen as chaotic. They're supposed to be seen as diligent workers, and they have all these hands to get things done. So working, like I said, smarter, not harder. Boom. Yeah, the messages are coming through fine. Okay, I just get paranoid sometimes, but you could as well. So whatever you're hearing, the messages that are coming through for you as well are, you know, on par for the course. So we have the Chariot card, discipline, determination. And it's funny how last minute when I picked it up, I decided to turn it over. One of the other cards, I was just showing it to you guys. So the Chariot was supposed to be upright, and this is discipline, determination. Yeah, you guys are just giving freaking power couple vibes here. But it's like I was saying, why you have intuition, they have intuition. Like, that's sexy, smexy, okay? Having someone who's on the same level as you, like, whew. But in different ways, so you guys make up for the other shortcomings in a way. You could be someone who knows how to ground yourself and stay grounded and ground them, and they could be someone who operates mostly in their upper chakras, which is the more third eye and the crown. Since in the King of Feathers we have the enlightened crown. So like I said, this person provides the logic and the wisdom, you know what I mean? They provide the solutions. They're very smart, intellectual vibes, which is why they're the leader. And then you make up for it by keeping them grounded, you know, protecting them, reminding them, making them feel safe and comforting them, and, you know, providing that prosperity that they need. So one is not nothing without the other. Because if we have a King of Swords, this is someone who is not tapped in to their lower emotions, you know, you could also keep them, you know, because they can be someone who's very egotistic and ego oriented. And you're like, you know, relax, calm down, bring it down a few notches. I understand you're smart and you're intellectual, you're this and that, but you're still a human. Relax. Okay? So you kind of keep them even. So, then we have the Moon, imagination and perception. Yeah, there's something like you guys are just sidekicks together. That's so sexy. I love that. Like, can you imagine, like, not having to sit there and be, applying someone like, oh, open up and, you know, do your it's like giving a woman who takes care of her skin and has a beautiful self-care routine, and then her meeting a guy with the crustiest skin in the world, but he's just beautiful, but has like a beautiful mind. I'm hearing beautiful mind. This person's a beautiful mind, but they may not really know how to, you know, take care of themselves and dress well and take care of their physical appearance. But that's where you come in, and because you, and then you may be someone who is like very free flowing, inspirational, living your purpose, living your truth, and as well that you don't really think things through, and that's where they come in. So like I said, you guys give that you know, that duality to each other. But yeah, like you're someone who does self-care, and you meet this guy and he's not someone who does self-care, and by you helping him do self-care, he's helping you do something as well. So imagination is gonna be like the purpose of your, I do feel like there's something like very creative and progressive about your connection. The fact that two like-minded psychic individuals found each other, chef's kiss. We have the Hermit card in reverse. I do feel like you guys are supposed to, there's a message you guys are meant to provide the collective, give the collective, because we have the contemplation, the wisdom. That's what you're meant to give people, to make them think twice, to think deeper, to think harder, to work, like I said, to work smarter, but not harder, because we have a koala here, and koalas are not the most active or fast or quick creatures, but they still survive. They still live a very happy, full life. Being a koala and not being fast, not being the predator all the time. Like, he's high, he's chilling. Koala, please. And then we have the Nine of Acorns in reverse, action and drive. I do feel like you guys, the purpose of your connection is to kind of, I'm going to try to articulate what I'm trying to say, like put it into words. So, for example, the A, and I'm saying the completely wrong word, the Knight of Acorns, okay, is Knight of Wands. Very immature, very playboy, very action, very selfish kind of vibes. I do feel like you guys are you guys are meant to. The purpose of this connection, the honest truth about this connection, is maybe you guys could have been non-committal. At least one of you here were non-committal, and this relationship was, that's, like I said, meant to ground you. So it could have been this person. Like I said, they could have had a big ego on them, and you're meant to come into their life and like ground them, and in a way help them see reason beyond what they can see. Yeah, there's some sort of thing that you guys are meant to like achieve together with this moon, imagination, perception vibes here. You guys are meant to be like a couple that knows everything about each other. You guys are like going back into your past and psychoanalyzing the other person, like, oh, you act this, that's why you act that way because this happened in your childhood, and this person's like, oh, I never thought of it that way. Like, you know, that kind of couple, which is just like, I guess, or whatever, it's cute or whatever, like, anyway, let me stop. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the potential future of this connection. I hope you got what you needed from that tidbit, because I was kind of like, am I saying anything that you guys will be able to interpret? Okay. So I kind of feel like we did get the honest truth about this person, this connection. I'm like, wait, we didn't do this person. No, we got mad cards because we did get this person. We got both of you, honestly. Wow. I didn't even ask a question. Relax. Shoot. I didn't even ask a question. What card is this? So I'm nosy. Nine of Shells. I might just keep this one. What is the potential future of this connection, please? What is the potential future of this connection? I was going to say no, the Nine of Shells did not come back out again. We have the King of Shells, harmony and integrity. And isn't this a card that came out in reverse earlier? It came out in reverse again, I think, but I felt the need to fix it. So, not reverse. So, what is the future of this connection? Five of Feathers. Because that's what I was getting with the King of Shells. To communicate your emotions more properly and more effectively. Because I feel like with you guys both being very passionate individuals, which is what we picked up on the beginning of the reading, it can be kind of hard for you guys to not get into full blown out fights. You know what I mean? It could be hard for you guys not to do that. We have the Page of Shells. And look on the bright side, not always having like, to have like to not always be the responsible one, to kind of, you know, be in your youthful, childlike, inner child energy. Because with the King of Shells coming out, and it didn't want to come out in reverse. So what's the future of this connection is you guys are supposed to elevate each other emotionally, but in a way of not making each other more mature. It's kind of like finding someone to be not so serious with, to be not so mature with, to delve into the more, you know, light emotions. Like I said, your relationship was not supposed to be heavy and dark and only focusing on healing. And no, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to bring that lightheartedness that you may not have, that you may need. We have the 8 of Shells, quest and renewal, reversed. And then we have the Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. So you guys, and if you are always in that heavy, always having to heal and always having to do this and do that kind of energy, it's not going to allow you guys to come up with the ideas you need that I feel like you're supposed to accomplish as a couple. So I do feel like erring on the more lighthearted side of the relationship and lighthearted side of life and exploring and being in that 3 of Acorns, 3 of Wands energy is definitely what's going to progress this relationship. It's not supposed to be hard. It's giving not struggle love. The opposite of it. The possible future for this connection. What is the possible future for this connection? So feeling emotionally safe to dive into the very deep emotions, but also feeling emotionally safe enough to dive into the not so deep emotions. So to have like a well-rounded relationship. Child, I'm like, why can't I say what I want to say? It could be hard for you guys to communicate what you feel or what you think sometimes. Because I'm feeling what I'm supposed to say, but it's not really coming out clearly. But the way I want it to. What's the future of this connection? Please. What is the future of this connection? 7 of Acorns, 7 of Wands. Determination and stamina. Yeah, it's kind of like you guys are supposed to rev the other's engine. So it's kind of like, let me try to figure out what I'm going to say before I say it. You keep the other person going. You know what I mean? Like when this person's ready to give up, you're there. Saying, no, keep going, breathing life back into them. When you're ready to give up, this person's right there. Like, you know, keeping the stamina going between the two of you guys. The future of this connection. Let me see what these cards are telling me right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Feathers, which is 7 of Swords. Yeah, like to know all of this person. To not have you or them keep anything away from the other person. We have preparation and resourcefulness. Interesting. So to be emotionally safe and happy with this person, that's the outcome or the future or a possible future. We have the 5 of Feathers, which is the 5 of Swords in reverse. And what does it say? It says strategy and resilience. That's what I feel like you guys are supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be fixing any communication barriers you have between you guys. So like I said, it's not supposed to be hard to understand this person. It's not supposed to be hard to love this person. It's not supposed to be hard to be in a relationship with them. And if you find yourself in that kind of relationship with them, it's always gonna right itself in a way, the way the Wheel of Fortune came out. And I just keep focusing on that because I feel like that was a focal point in the middle of the reading, first of all, and that was when the energy changed and shifted. Okay, so I do kind of feel like you guys are gonna go through I'm hearing it comes and goes in waves, and you're gonna go through waves where sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down, but it's always gonna lead back to you guys having such a strong foundation where it's not gonna affect you as it would affect other relationships that are not as established or grounded. Okay. So 5 of Swords is usually miscommunication. I do feel like with that coming out in reverse, communication is going to be peak for you guys. That's the future of this connection. Finding better ways to communicate and interact, okay, and understand the other person. Because with them being the King of, possibly potentially being the King of Swords, and you being the Queen of Pentacles, you guys have very different communication styles and a very different way of living. And interacting with the world. So kind of coming to a resolution, understanding the other person, complete understanding. That's what the moon card came out. What's the honest truth about this connection? It's kind of like it goes beyond the physical, where you guys just understand each other on a soul level, where it's easy for you to communicate or learn to communicate on the 3D level because you already have that 5D connection down pat. Page of Shells, being more lighthearted. Everything doesn't have to be serious. Everything doesn't have to be about being mature. You can laugh. You can laugh at fart jokes. You can laugh at all kinds of jokes. It doesn't have to be a serious relationship all the time. So learning to have fun with this person. Okay, learning to have fun with each other, even though you guys are different personalities. Now we have the Eight of Shells. Learning how to always come back home, come back to center. Even if you guys are disagreeing and not having the best time communicating, you guys are always going to try and come back to center, okay? Then we have Page of Crystals. You're supposed to start something, build something with this person. It could be a business. It could be like a platform I'm hearing. You're supposed to build something with this person. And it's going to be built upon truth and honesty. Like, you guys are not going to be the couple who's lying and pretending and showing out. If you do end up having like a couple YouTube channel, it's not going to be about that. Then we have the Seven of Acorns, the Seven of Wands. Like I said, keeping the other person going. So it's kind of like being a support system for the other person, knowing that they wouldn't want to give up. So being the person that's always in their ear, or the one who's always making sure they're fed, making sure they're always eating. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting when you guys are operating at full capacity, where the relationship is going amazing. It's kind of like you guys are always going to be there to build the other person up, to support each other in your endeavors, even if you don't end up working together. Okay, so what is the next part? Advice. I want to get some advice. I don't know why I feel like I said a whole lot of nothing, but what is some advice that you have for my group twos, please? We have say yes to your open door. So there will be an open door with that Wheel of Fortune coming through, and then that say yes to your open door. So even if things may seem hard or heavy right now, they're not always going to be that way. Which is why it says say yes. If this person does come back into your life and it may seem like you guys can never, agree on anything because you're so different personality-wise, it's going to reach a resolution. What advice do you have for my group twos, please? Is that all the advice you have? Thought so. We have your 11-year-old self. What was I saying about you guys going back in? I'm having very childhood memories. It's gonna bring you back to a friendship you had when you were a child. That's the kind of vibe you guys are gonna have together. It's not always gonna have to be serious. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords, they give a more stern vibe, but they can't have fun because they always have all this responsibility on their shoulders. And I feel like with this person, you're gonna be able to let loose a little bit. They're gonna take you, this relationship's gonna take you back to being your 11-year-old self. Now we have Wanted, Universe Creators. Wow. What's what I was saying about you guys creating something together? That's the vibe I was absolutely getting. You have cells, organs, body, species, planet, solar system, and galaxy. You guys are supposed to be creating stuff together. Now we have Memento Mori. There might not be a someday. Make memories now. And I was saying something here about an alternate universe or parallel universes, because that could be something you guys could be studying. You guys could be scientists, because since this was a very cerebral and logical based reading, and it was hard for me to express what my intuition was telling me in this reading, because you guys could be more logic based. What more do we need to know? You have this could be good. Like I said, say yes to your open door, because this could be good. This came out of group 1 as well. Come on, we're not going to be here all day. I feel like I was just talking too much. We have doors fly open. Wow. Now say yes to open door and doors fly open. Can you guys, that damn detective is so annoying. I can't. We have invitation and chances are. So yes, someone definitely reaching out to you. That was that Knight of Swords energy. Excuse me. We have tick, tick, tick. I'm hearing the clock is ticking. The time is coming. I'm hearing it won't be long now. We have avoid obstacle. We have requires stillness, so that trust your intuition. I feel like it's important for imperative for you guys to follow your intuition to avoid obstacles. Okay, and then we have a ring, ring, ring. So this could be someone you end up marrying someday. This could be a future spouse, essentially. Any other card that I wanted to pull from my dude? I'm going to pull a little bit of cards from here. We have vampire, draining boundaries, greed, and selfishness. Maybe it's important for you to create boundaries in this relationship, because no matter how good it is together, you guys are still very different. So maybe you guys need like quiet time sometimes. And if one of you needs quiet time and the other one doesn't, it's very important for whoever that is to create that boundary and say, okay, like, I love you, I want to be with you, yes, but I also need time to myself sometimes. I need solitude to think, to create, you know, and for you to not take it, or whoever is on the opposite end of that energy, to not take it as like an insult. We have shadow, follower, inspired, want to be iconic. I do feel like you have a lot of people like that you don't realize are watching your connection to see where it goes. We have owl, observing, slow moving, keeping tabs, nighttime. So this follower want to be iconic. Like I said, someone watching very closely to see what happens in your relationship, so be careful of that. And then we have this is giving the King of Swords energy. And the owl came out in the moon as well. You have skeleton, secrets, betrayal, fears, and suspicion. Are you guys paranoid or something? We have couple, soulmates, divine union, soul tie, and true love. That's what that avoid obstacle is. Like, maybe you guys have to be completely 100% honest, that miscommunicate. The 5 of feathers here, avoid miscommunication. Learn how to communicate effectively so it doesn't seem like one person's keeping secrets or betraying the other person. We have bone, finances, wealth, opportunities, and charm. Yeah, I do feel like you guys, the couple, are going to attract a lot of opportunities towards you with that wanted universe creators. Queen of Bats, feminine energy, air, attraction, focus. So you do have qualities of being the Queen of Swords as well. But I do feel like you're, oh, that could be you then. I'm talking to you like it's you. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely your overarching vibe. But you do have traits of the Queen of Swords, which is why you get along with this person. But you may be someone who's more lovey-dovey, more wanting to be up under this person, wanting to be the cuddly kind of person, and this person's like, I love you and everything, but no, I cannot cuddle all night with you. And you're like, but why? And it's just like, respect that person's boundaries, man, or sir. Okay, that's a lot I have for you guys, though. No, I want to pull from these cards here. I mean, why not? We're still here. What advice do you have, or outcomes, or what more do we need to know about this connection? If you ever feel called to book a reading with me, you can always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. While we're waiting for some cards to come out, are we supposed to pull from this deck? Yes, no. I'm shuffled. See, I better give me a card. What we're not going to do is waste my time. Or waste their time. We have the tea. Group 1 got the coffee. You guys got the tea. What does the tea say? The tea is number 9. Spill it. The gossip, your guts, the heaviness, the burden, all of it. Ooh. You've been soaking in the bitter tannin for so long. It's time to let go. Whatever it is that's marinating in your soul is no longer needed. This card is for release, levity, sharing your burdens with others, and moving on. That's the vibe that I was getting from you guys at the beginning, where it's just like you were reaching your wits' end and ready to blow up, and maybe not getting your way. This person finally comes in and tells you what you want to hear. You guys are moving on, and that is the beginning of your story, or your happy ever after, or your destiny, your fate, or whatever you're supposed to be doing with this person. The spark of that, the Wheel of Fortune. And then along the way, it says doors are open, say yes, stuff like that. So it's like, don't deny yourself your happily ever after. because of bird. And then we have like the secrets coming through here. So like I said, you guys are going to be unbearing a lot to each other, and the moon did come through. So the honest truth about this connection is that you guys are also keeping things held back from each other. You're not telling your full truth. Maybe you're being a shadow of who you really are, and it's time for you to not be a follower, to be your true self, because it's draining to always be somebody else and not yourself. Wow. Okay. What's the other card that came out though? Yeah, secrets, betrayals, fear, and suspicion. It's important for you guys to put it all on the table, so there's nothing that is left to the imagination. So you guys know everything. You're supposed to be that couple that knows everything, okay? And I'm seeing 44, 44. It's safe for you to open up. It's safe for you to love, all that good stuff. Spill the tea. Past relationships, how you're feeling about them, what they did hurt you. Create boundaries. If what they do sometimes, like, you love them, but what they do sometimes it annoys you. Like, be honest and truthful, be your true self, please. But that's all that I have for you guys. I hope this video resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Join the tribe, the divine family. We'd love to have you. Like I said, if you'd like to book a personal reading, it's always, the information's in the description box below. But if you're not interested, this is the last time I see you. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this video, and I will most definitely be seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. If you chose the Unakite, look at how pretty. I think I do have a Unakite stone. It's like a little small one. I think I've used it before. It's so pretty. We have live in the now. Okay, so that is your message that you may need to know right now. Live in the now. So this reading is going to be about, should you stay or should you go? Okay, so the whole spiel that I was giving for group 1 and group 2 is definitely that there has been like a big vibe of like just trouble in paradise, and not even in paradise, because it probably wasn't even in paradise, but just like a lot of people who are needing messages of, should you stay, should you go, should you reach out, how are they feeling, stuff like that. Those vibes are coming through very strong, and I'm not the kind of reader who likes to do those kinds of readings. I like to do very cute, fun, creative kinds of readings, but the energy that's coming through that may be in the collective, or what my subscribers need to hear, is definitely what I'm going to do, whether it's what I want to do or not. Okay, so I love readings whenever really my style, like, they were cute and everything, but I wanted to get more into like the what you need to know when you're for your soul's evolution and growth. But those aren't as popular on YouTube. Everybody wants to know about love, and love is so messy. It's annoying sometimes because I'm picking up on the energies of your person, of you, and it's just like I said, love is messy. It's not cute all the time, so it's just like it can be very frustrating. But I'm gonna do it for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm gonna do it for you. So today's reading, we're going to be going over what is the current state of this connection, like an energy check-in. We're going to do what is the honest truth about this connection and this person, or this person, the potential future of this connection, the outcome, and then some advice. So you chose Unakite, live in the now. So already some advice for you is live in the now. Now we're going to pull another card from this deck here, because group 1 got 3. I want to pull another one for group 2, so they got 2, and you guys are getting 3 for group 3. Okay, so we have Bloodstone, get up and get moving. So not live in the now and get up and get moving. I'm telling you, these stones don't kind of look alike. Synchronicities already. Then we have Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. So some of you could really be like in a tizzy over this person, or in a funk over this connection. But like, be kind to yourself. Like self-love, get up, get moving, do some things that make you happy. You know, bring some light, fun energy back into your space. Okay, so let's get right into it. Maybe you guys need to be working with Unakite, Bloodstone, or Pink Opal. If you have those stones, you could work with them at this time. So we're going to get into what is the current state of their connection, please. What is the current state of their connection? What is the current state of their connection, please? Like, I'm really being really drawn to, bruh. And it's acting up. So the person's acting up. The High Priestess anniversary, you're acting up. you're not following your intuition. There feels like when it comes to this situation, your intuition is turned off. Okay, so we have intuition and sacred knowledge. Like, you are usually the high priestess upright for it to come out at all, and for it to become an universe that you're not standing in your power. I feel like it's living like a stagnant energy, which is why they're telling you to get up and get moving and live in the now and be kind to yourself. Because if this relationship is not going the way you want it to go, then find something else to take your mind off of it, or find something else to put your energy into, because it's putting you in this energy of not even trusting yourself. Your intuition could have been acting wonky lately, because I know mine has. Like, I've been watching a few pick a card readings just, you know, for funsies, and I'm just like, every pile that I choose is just not resonating. It's getting on my nerves. I'm just like, every pile I used to choose before, it would be fine, I would resonate, and I'd be like, oh cool. Now that could be my sign to just like not, that could be my sign to not, I'm not supposed to be watching any of them at all. But it just gets annoying sometimes. Like, that could definitely be you. We have the King of Crystals, so you could be dealing with the Earth sign here. King of Crystals is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be interruptions as well, because group 1 has some interruptions, and group 3, as you're seeing, people are moving around. There wasn't much of that in group 2. There was a little bit of it in group 1, but we're getting a lot more of it, like people passing by, and so like busy, interruptions, people getting in the way. There could be people getting in the way. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep going. On your side, on their side, on both sides. Or it could just be like the high priestess, which is the intuition and sacred knowledge. Something is purposely blocking or getting in the way of this connection. It's not supposed to be on right now. It's not supposed to be moving. It's not supposed to be going. Okay, so what is the current state of their connection? Jesus. You have the Magician, somebody trying to manifest something on the low, which is why there could be a block, because there needs to be a break for this person to maybe get things in order, for you to get things in order, for the other person to get things in order, which is why they're telling you, and I'm seeing 555, which means there will be a change. But it's kind of like this person's trying to get things in order, so they're telling you to live in the now, get up and get moving, so you're not stuck in this energy of just like, when are they coming back? Is this connection going to do anything? That's definitely the vibe that I'm getting here. Willpower and creation. There's definitely someone who is trying to make something happen in this connection. Will it happen? We shall see. We have the 4 feathers, sanctuary, rest. So that live in the now, take a break, and be kind to yourself. It's just like there's healing. A hibernation needs to be done. And then we have the 5 of feathers, which is strategy and resilience. Somebody is strategizing, and it's going to take some resilience for you guys to maybe make it through this period of now, of the living in the now, getting up and getting moving, being kind to yourself. It's going to take resilience. The 5 of swords also represents miscommunication, fighting, arguments, not being on the same page. It also gives me the vibe of like getting lost in translation. So what the other person is saying, by the time it reaches the other person, like a text, for example, the other person that got the text is thinking of it in a way that the person who sent it didn't mean it, because it's like there's no voice behind the text. It's just words, emojis sometimes, maybe no emojis, you don't know. So this person is saying something, and the person receiving is like, oh, so that's how you really feel? And the person that sent it's like, why are you upset? I just said hi. Like, oh, but you didn't say it with a smiley face or a heart. And you're just like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe, which is like you're doing a little too much and not trusting your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, girl, calm down, relax. It was never that serious. But for whatever reason, you're acting out. That could be like a theme in this relationship where you just act out. So right now, a break is happening in the connection. A King of Crystals, and that's freaking hilarious. I just noticed. We have a High Priestess, which could be you or them, and then we have a King of Crystals, which could be you or them, and they're both in reverse. So the archetype cards are like, okay, the High Priestess is someone who is like, has the knowledge, who has the intuition, who knows things. She has the all the tools that she needs to figure things out. She her domain is in between the 3D and the 5D, so she's like the traveler. She goes back and forth. So she knows certain things. The connection you could have with this person could go between the 5D and the 3D, which is why it could be so disorienting. Because maybe when you're sleeping or in the 5D, you're so freaking connected to this person. Like, you feel like, oh my gosh, this is my person. You know what I mean? Like, it's visceral. And then when you get back to the 3D, you guys are just here stuck in stagnant mode. And it's just so frustrating for you. It puts you in a tizzy. And that's because there's supposed to be interruptions. There's supposed to be a pause right now. There's supposed to be a break. But you are still feeling with them. You are still feeling them. And you are still probably in a relationship with them in the 5D that is very disoriented to coming back from that to the 3D where there's nothing happening. There's no movement. There's hibernation. But there is something in the works here with the Magician card, with the willpower and the creation. I'm just like, wow. I'm like, wait. We need to get for the... And I'm like... Oh, we have archetype cards here. So the High Priestess is giving Pisces, okay? Someone very in tune. Someone very connected. And you could be like a cat. Like, look at how the ears are perked up. You're someone who could be sensitive to sound. You're good at hearing things. Or you could be clairaudient with the big ears. That's you. So I just put her back down upright so I can see her better. Intuition, sacred knowledge. That's you, how you usually are. But lately it's been like you don't know up from down. You don't know left from right. It's just like your emotions I'm getting are vacillating from up and down, left and right. It's just like you can't get a hold on them. Because one second your intuition is telling you one thing, the next second it's telling you another thing. And like I said, I kind of feel like you're getting stuck on the in between, which is where the High Priestess resides, where she's getting messages from the 5D saying this is your person, you're supposed to be with them, you're already together in the 5D, and then the 3D ain't nothing happening. There is no movement. So it's like in the 5D, the Magician, things are going on that you can't see. You know what I mean? There's interference that's telling you, okay, things are blocked right now. It's not supposed to be moving, but you don't know what's happening in the ether up there. You do, because you're getting hits of that, but then you get back into 3D, which is where you reside majority of the time. It's just like, okay, where is this change? You said it's coming, and it's not here yet. It's just like, it's annoying. It's disorienting. Then we have this King of Crystals, someone who is very decisive, someone who's a very hard worker, someone who is very regal, someone who could be very attractive, someone who's like very much like a predator, always on the prowl. They know what they want. They go after what they want. They get what they want. They're the provider, the father, making the coin, taking care of the household, taking care of everyone. And this person's kind of feeling maybe overwhelmed or overloaded by all those responsibilities, because we have courage and we have commitment. This person is not feeling courageous right now. They're not feeling like they're ready for a commitment right now. So they do want that though, because that is who they are. The card didn't come out for no reason. That's who they are, but it's just coming out in reverse right now because that's not what they're able to provide right now. So maybe your intuition's been turned off because maybe you're watching too many pick of cards. You're looking too much into it, and now it's becoming more of an obsession. So they were giving you messages about, oh, this person's coming in, but then you started obsessing over it instead of letting it go and letting it happen. And now it's like, you know what, we're going to turn you off for a little second. You know, but the readings you watch are not going to resonate, or they're not going to come together the way you want them to, or we're going to put this relationship on more of a hold. So you're kind of holding yourself back even more, making the energy more stagnant with that get up and get moving card there. It's just like, get up and do something else. Okay, yeah, this Magician right now, you guys want something to happen. You're trying to make things happen, but it's just not happening right now. Child, I know y'all heard that. Then we have 4 feathers to rest, sanctuary, healing, a healing period as well. This person's healing their I'm hearing baser instincts. They're healing their pride. They're healing the side of them that wants to provide and be this person and be ready for a commitment. And you're trying to heal this intuition, sacred knowledge that's telling you this person's coming in, but they ain't here yet. 5, like I said, miscommunication is also a thing here where it's kind of coming through that way. Or it could represent this High Priestess that's receiving these messages that are coming through wrong. And it's telling you, oh, this person's coming in, but not until 5 years from now. You're just like, what? And now you're just like in a tizzy, okay? We're going to move on. That was the current state of your connection. At the bottom of the deck, I want to look at that. We have the Queen of Crystals. Wow, so you're a High Priestess and the Queen of Crystals, but both of you are in. So this is giving me the urge to nest, the urge to ground this connection, the urge to be with this person in the physical, the urge to comfort and to give, you know, to provide prosperity for that motherly, nurturing instinct that you have. You can't give because there's nothing happening in the 3D where you're actually able to touch and feel and do things. In the 5D, we can't do nothing. We're just sitting there looking, feeling, interpreting, downloading. There's nothing we can do. In the 3D where we can actually do, help, heal, push, nurture, that you want to be the counterpart to this person. You are the counterpart to this person, but it's just not happening the way it's supposed to right now, or it's happening exactly how it's supposed to, but you just don't want it to be happening that way. Child, yeah, okay, yeah, so definitely giving divine counterparts. We have the Queen of Crystals and the King of Crystals. So it's giving potential, but will it get off the ground? We shall see, okay? What is the honest truth about this connection? Oh, I'm interested in this, child. What's the honest truth about this connection? What is the honest truth about this connection? Yo! I know we don't have the High Priestess in reverse again. Okay. The honest truth about this connection is you're not seeing the full extent of it, or it's not as it seems, is what I was hearing. When you're out on your all alone, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train where you lead. I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow. Oh, what will you leave? Sing along now. I will follow anywhere. Gilmore Girls is coming with that theme song. I'm like, nothing is as it seems. And I know there's a theme song to some show, but the show is not coming through. But then I started hearing Gilmore Girls. So this person's like, where you lead, I will follow. Or you're like, where you lead, I will follow. But who's the leader and who's the follower in this situation, essentially? This person's not feeling like a leader. You don't know where to go. So there's nobody there to lead. So until somebody's able to step up and lead this connection to where it needs to go, y'all gonna be saying, wherever you go, I'll follow. I'll be there on the next train. You know, when you're out all alone, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name. You guys want to be that person for each other. But it's just like nobody is in the state or nobody is in the, what's the word? Nobody is in the energy to lead right now. That's the best way I can come up with it. Okay. Now the next card we have here is the Two of Shells. Interesting. We have union and harmony. The truth about this connection, boy. We have Seven of Acorns, determination and stamina. I do feel like it has the potential to go the long run with the determination and stamina. Somebody's determined. They have the stamina to make it go. Like I said, you guys both want to be there for the other person. If they were to call and say they need your help, you would be on the first plane, train, boat to them to help them. But it's kind of like, it's giving like someone has to reach out first, I guess. So maybe that's where you guys are standing, where someone has to reach out first and be the leader in the connection. And with the King of Crystals being the King of Crystals, being the leader, essentially the head, the statement head, the figurehead of the household in traditional standards. This person could be very traditional, or you guys would like to have a kind of more traditional relationship. They want to be able to lead, but they don't feel in that leading energy because they're the one that came out as commitment. Okay, not the High Priestess. She knows that person wants commitment. She may also know that they're not ready for commitment, but she still wants it. These connections, I'm telling you, they be getting you. The High Priestess, what is the honest truth of this connection? That's what I'm getting as well. The High Priestess in reverse, where you know something, but it's not coming to you, or your visualization or your, perception is skewed. You know what I mean? We have the Hangman in reverse. Okay, the honest truth about this connection is you guys don't want to be in this stasis. It's also giving impatience. I think it says patience here. Patience and perspective. You guys are not seeing, like I said, the perspective is skewed. Did I just say that? And the card come out? You're not seeing everything as it is, or as it's supposed to be. It's kind of like you only have a piece of the puzzle. This person has the other piece of the puzzle. And until you guys are able or in a place where you can come together and clarify what's been going on for the other person, you guys are both going to be in this limbo, this hangman energy. You guys don't want to be there, but that's where you are. It's giving impatience, and you can't really see what's going on. And it could be giving like divine timing or for your higher good. Maybe it's not supposed to happen at all, with the Two of Cups coming out in reverse. But it says union and harmony, so you guys do feel the soulmate bond and connection. But the honest truth about this connection is maybe you guys don't want to see that this is not your forever person. Or you guys need to be in this state of separation right now. Okay, what is the honest truth about this connection, please? What is the honest truth about this connection? This person may never come out of this stasis with this hangman, because I'm trying to figure out archetype cards, because I also want to know the truth about this person, the honest truth. So we have the Nine of Acorns in reverse. The honest truth is power and perseverance. Wow. Didn't this come out before? No, this came out for group 2. Power and perseverance. What's the honest truth about this connection? Power and so the Nine of Wands coming upright if it did come out upright, it would be like it's something that you guys are, so it's like with determination and stamina, you don't want to give up. But with the Nine of Swords in this forever stasis, if this person doesn't get out of this stasis mode, you may just have to give up. If this person never makes a commitment, or they're never in a place to give you anything substantial, you're gonna have to give up eventually. With the Nine of Acorns is someone who doesn't want to give up. They have the power and the perseverance to keep going. But if this person is stuck in this stasis mode of not reaching out, or you not knowing what's going on in this connection, is going to be, okay, I need more cards. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World, fulfillment, celebration. The truth about this connection is I do feel like things could come full circle. Okay? It could lead to a celebration. Can I get more cards, please? What is the truth about this connection, please? The truth about this connection. What is the truth about this connection, please? The truth about this connection. We have the Ace of Acorns in reverse. So we have creative force and confidence. Yeah, it's definitely like you guys, it's giving not confident. It's like, okay, like I said, because things are skewed, the perception is skewed. But with it coming out to clarify, why is the Two of Shells in reverse here, please? Why is the Two of Shells reversed? What's going on? You have the Hermit card. Okay, so this, like I said, place on pause because you guys, there's more learning and growing for you guys to do. Interesting. King of Shells in reverse, and then Six of Acorns in reverse. Why the hell are all these cards in reverse? It's pissing me off. I hate reverse cards. Why is the Seven of Wands here? We have Temperance, balance, and harmony. Okay, yeah. That's what you guys are fighting for, though. You guys are very determined. You guys have the stamina to keep going until you reach balance and harmony. Now, Hangman. Why is the Hangman here, please? Why is the Hangman here? The Two of Acorns in reverse, insight and focus. The Hangman is here because this person who's representing the Hangman energy doesn't know what they want to do. Their life is out of focus. Their life is out of control right now. They have no control. They have no grip. Okay, essentially, with the insight and focus, they have no insight. They have no more insight than you do. And if you're coming out as a high priestess, if you don't know, they don't know. Now, why is the Nine of Wands here? Not to be screaming at you, I'm sorry. Why is the Nine of Wands here in reverse? We have the Knight of Shells, charm and passion. Wow. Yeah, so I do feel like because nobody is persevering and nobody is making a move. So it's kind of like things are on a pause with the Nine of Acorns. People have given up, or it feels that way. The honest truth is that maybe you're supposed to give up. Maybe it feels like someone has given up. There's no more power behind it. It's kind of like, oh, I've given all that I can. Now I'm just like, I'm ready to just like let it go. But there is emotions here. The Two of Cups coming out and the Nine of Cups coming out. There's charm, there's passion. This person could definitely be charming and passionate when they're ready. You could be charming and passionate when you're ready. But it's just like, there's no power behind that charm and passion. There's emotions here, but there's no power or action behind those emotions being put in this connection. The Hermit card. You guys are, you could be meant to learn something from this connection with this contemplation and wisdom energy here. Boy. What can you tell me about this person, please? The honest truth about this person. What is the honest truth about this person? We have the Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. So there's good aspects to this person. What more can you tell me about this person, please? This person is very confident. This person is very magnetic. This person is very attractive. This person is very good at getting what they want. This person gets a lot of attention. Queen of Wands energy. What more can you tell me about this person, please? We have the Ace of... So all these aces keep coming out in reverse. We have the Ace of Crystals, manifestation of prosperity in reverse. The truth about this person is they may not be ready to put roots down. Or this may not be the person you're supposed to put roots down with. What more can you tell me about this person, please? The honest truth about this person. What is the honest truth about this person, please? What is the honest truth about this person? The honest truth about this person. What is the honest truth about this person, please? We have love. It's the Lovers card in reverse. We have choice and trust in reverse. The honest truth about this person, they may not feel like a choice. They may be losing trust or lost trust in this connection, or they're losing trust in you. This person, this is giving like someone who is confident, but they're not confident in the longevity of this connection, that it will lead to prosperity, that it will lead to like the Lovers. Wow. I'm just like, I don't want to put it away, but the truth about this person, Ace of, they could be scared to start something, manifest something. Or they could be scared that you're never going to manifest something. I think I said that already. The Lovers card, it's giving that this is soulmate connection. It's giving twin flames, all that stuff, but it's coming out in reverse. It's just like someone is not trusting, or they don't want to trust. They're scared to trust in the divine plan, because it could lead to maybe you guys not ending up together at all. The truth about this connection with Temperance card, we have balance and harmony with determination and stamina. Okay, so the truth about this connection, you guys don't know what's happening, but you guys are both willing to put in the work. It's giving that you guys are more so leaning towards giving up than anything else, is what I'm getting here. Whew, boy. You guys are not in union. It's disharmony. Maybe it's because you guys aren't supposed to be that way, or you guys are replaced, like I said, in this hermit mode because you guys are not in harmony right now. But we have the Hermit, we have Temperance, we have the High Priestess. It's kind of like not trusting your intuition. Your intuition is telling you one thing. Your intuition is telling you maybe you're supposed to be with this person with the Ace of Acorns, Ace of Wands. It being creative force and confidence. You know, you're not being confident in your High Priestess energy. Maybe that's what you guys are supposed to learn here. The Two of Cups in this relationship. The honest truth. I want to clear these out. Pull some more. What is the honest truth about this connection, please? What is the honest truth about this connection? What is the honest truth about this connection? I'll be right back. Guys, you will not believe what just happened in the middle of your reading. Those people I've been complaining about for years now just came and fixed the smoke detector. That's a miracle, okay? So y'all gonna be, yo, if y'all don't experience a miracle, I sat here and almost cried, okay? Hallelujah, because stop it. That has been pissing me. Even during the group 1 and group 2, I was just like, that thing don't shut up. And watch a few, not hours, but minutes later, it come and fix. They're coming fixed. That's manifestation right there. Look at that. And you guys were manifesting something in the beginning of the reading with the Magician. I'm telling y'all, this might just come through and it's going to be unexpected. I didn't know who that was when I stopped the reading. And I'm going to leave that part in too. Because somebody rang the bell. I went and answered it. And he came and fixed the smoke detector. He did that. He did that. He the real MVP. Okay? But it's just like... So what we're getting into, I'm just like, I'm so excited now. And here we go again. So somebody's gonna be bothering you. Okay guys, I'm finally back after like an hour of having to wait because the guy who had to come and fix something else in the house came right after the guy who fixed the smoke detector. And I've been waiting here for a long time, so I do feel like that ties into your reading for sure. Like everything will be fixed essentially, that because we've been waiting for like a good week or 2 weeks for them to come and fix these things, even longer for the smoke detector. But it ended up being fixed in the end, and it took a while for them to come. And the whole thing that I was going to say is that it's going to happen when you don't see it coming, because we knew it was supposed to happen for the longest time. We put in the report, we put in the request, but then it came, they just showed up whenever they showed up, you know what I mean? And I didn't know what was going to happen, so you're not going to know what's going to happen, which is why we kept having the High Priestess in reverse. I wish that was, yo, every single time I hit record, it's always some BS. Can they shut up? Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I wrote some things down when I was just sitting here waiting. So you may have to wait a while for this thing to happen because I was waiting a minute. You're good at manifesting because I just complained about it earlier and they ended up coming and fixing it. I just didn't know they were going to come and fix it. So what you are manifesting will come to you. Let it go and focus on other things, because while I was waiting for him to do that, I was focusing on other things, and it will all be clear in the long run. So everything that needs to be fixed will be fixed. So I wanted to keep going to see what is the honest truth about this connection. I do feel like you guys balance each other out really well because we have the Temperance card coming through before I remember that. There's a lot of repressed passion, a lot of repressed. So we have the Shaman in reverse, which is the Hierophant in reverse for the truth about this connection, and the Justice card in reverse. So all these cards keep coming out reverse. It's getting on my nerves. So the honest truth about this connection is that the clarity, the commitment that you want, the long-term longevity is all turned on its head right now. You don't really... and then we have a High Priestess come out in reverse and the Hierophant, which is her counterpart, come out in reverse. So we have divine wisdom and spiritual power in reverse. Like I said, the wisdom and the power that you guys need right now is kind of like out of your grip, out of your hands, because it's not in your hands. It's all up to divine timing, which is why all the action-based and movement cards are coming out in reverse, because you're supposed to be put on this pause. Now we have justice, truth, clarity. So like I said, what you need to know will come. We have the Two of Crystals, which is, like I said, in balance, is gonna... imbalance is definitely going to be, it's going to be ending and not really knowing what to do. And now we have Six of Shells, sentiment and joy. So you guys do have good memories together to hold on to hang on to. But the truth of this connection is it is a soulmate bond. It's a soulmate union, okay? We do have the Queen of Acorns, Queen of Wands, passion and creativity at the bottom of the deck. And I did mention that it came out in group 2 and it came out here as well. So that's the truth about this connection. Things are kind of turned on its head right now because Spirit wants to keep you guys both in the dark. You're not really supposed to know. They want you to get up and get moving, live in the now, and be kind to yourself. Now we're going to go on to the potential future of this connection, or the outcome. What is the potential future for this connection, please? What is the potential future for this connection? We have what? We have the Shaman, the Hierophant coming out up right now for the future of this connection. So right now things are on pause. You're not seeing the full longevity of this, the full thing. Divine wisdom, spiritual power. Now we have the Eight of Feathers, which is the future of this connection. Like I said, everything will become clear. The Eight of Swords is an energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, knowing what you have to do but not really wanting to do it. Is victim mentality, not being able to escape a trap that you put yourself in, that you're able to remove yourself from. But with the coming out in reverse, you're definitely going to find freedom from this connection, freedom from this stasis, freedom from this being stuck, okay? Whether it ends up, but it's like, it's giving commitment with the Hierophant. You could end up in a commitment with this person, but it may take a while. Now, if you don't want to wait, you don't have to wait. We have Six of Feathers, which is movement, healing, like I said, progress. All the things that were going wrong and doing what you didn't want it to do is going to be now righted. So wrongs righted. It says transition and insight. You're going to get the insights you need. Now we have the King of Shells, harmony and integrity. This person's going to be able to fully come through and be in a mature kind of energy and tell you how they feel, okay? Like I said, you may never have to, see, I can't because they're, oh my gosh. Anyway, it's just crystal synergy and gratitude. So it's giving, give and take. It's going to be balance, synergy. You know what I mean? What you're giving, they're giving. What you guys want to happen is going to be happening. This person is definitely going to be able to tell you how they feel, because we have harmony coming through again, and harmony came through in the Six of Cups in the previous what is the honest truth about this connection. Like I said, you guys make a great pair. You guys do well together. There's a very there's a synergy between you guys, where you guys just always feel drawn to each other, I would say. Oh wow. We have the Knight of Acorns, and it kind of wanted to come out in reverse. What is the bump? Five of Crystals. Persistence and new possibilities. This is not what the Five of Crystals means. The Five of Pentacles means being left out in the cold, but it came out in reverse. You guys finding home in one another, not feeling left out anymore. It's kind of like feeling left out in the cold on each other's lives, not really knowing what's going on, left in the dark. I feel like that is going to be turned on its head, so you will get the insight, the clarity you need coming through again. Knight of Acorns is definitely that non-committal, definitely that playing the field, definitely that things are not being serious. Non-committal energy is going to be turned on its head as well. What is the potential future of this connection and outcome? We have the Ace of Shells. Oh, happiness and abundance. Ace of Cups, definitely some happiness can come from this, but I do feel like right now you need to be focusing on yourself, which is why all those good cards were turned on its head. Okay, the future outcome of this connection, please. I just saw 555 again, and I think I did see 555 in the beginning for you guys. So we have Four of Crystals, control, security. There's a very like possessive, I'm getting a handle, getting a control on the connection here. We have Knight of Shells, which is emotional, telling people how you feel, wearing your heart on your sleeve. That's the kind of vibe that's coming through. Charm, passion. There could very well be people trying to get in the middle of this connection and like trying to talk it out, blab it out, speaking over this person, telling this person stuff, because as soon as I hit record, that's when the phone wanted to ring, and now she's in there talking mad loud, and I know you can hear her in the back. I know you can. So that vibe is coming through. People who have no care that I'm out here recording, she's still talking mad loud when the person's right on the other end of the phone. There's no need for her to be screaming, essentially. Like ridiculousness. But I definitely think there's going to be some interference. There could be interference on your end or their end. Then we have the Five of Shells, Five of Cups, hope and readjustment. These cards don't really mean the same thing as they do in the traditional. Like I said, there's a reason I chose this deck, so I'm going to keep with the meanings they have here. So hope and readjustment. There needs to be some readjustment, and you guys will be getting that, the outcome, potential future. Now we have Nine of Crystals, security and abundance. Okay, that is definitely coming. Definitely with this, it's giving the Bachelor or Bachelorette card for me. So it's giving that you guys are going to be, you know, not spending too much time in your single 30, 40 and thriving era. Like as soon as you're ready to be independent on your own, that's when you're going to run back to this person, because that's what you've been waiting for this whole time. You've been waiting to be independent on your own. Okay, so like I said, no more feeling lost, no more feeling set adrift, not really knowing what's going on, feeling like you are alone in this connection, alone in what you're feeling. So there's definitely some growth on both sides that needs to happen in the connection. Okay, I know this reading got type long, but we still have some oracle cards to get to. If you're still with me, you're with me. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Nine of Crystals. Okay, security and abundance coming through again, but now it came out upright, so definitely some security and abundance is going to be coming through in this connection. Now what cards do I want to take from? Okay, we're going to put these back. What is coming for this connection? What is coming for this connection? What is coming for this connection, please? Okay, what else do we need to know, honestly? So should you stay or should you go? I would say that it's really up to you to stay. It may take longer than you like for this to happen. We have passion, but it is happening. Okay, we have cut ties, but look at how it came out like that. So should you stay or should you go? They're saying for now that you should go, and if this person comes back, then you know they're meant for you. We have bullseye. So it's like for right now, cut ties with the situation, how you're feeling and what's going on, and then you'll be able to, you know, maybe start over with the Ace of Shells, because abundance came through too many times. Wow, jackpot. So should you stay or should you go? Like I said, you should go. And if it comes back to you, this person comes back to you, which I feel like they would with the bullseye and the jackpot, then that would be the right time. But just stop. Don't think about it so much right now. Okay. Requires stillness. That be kind to yourself. Live in the now. And that's what I was saying about the more you, I was going to say it will all be clear the longer you sit and think about it, because I was forced to sit here and think while I was waiting for him to finish drilling the bathroom. So I'm just like, you know, the more you think about it, the more it will make sense. You know what I mean? Right now, everything is unclear, and that's for a reason. Your intuition is kind of muted. We have tough it out. Wow. Acquire stillness and tough it out. Okay, so what else do we need? I want to get some cards from here really quickly to see what else they can tell us. We have spell book, planning, balance, strategy, and methodical. That's what you need to be doing right now, planning your life, becoming that Nine of Pentacles. So both of you are trying to become the Nine of Pentacles. We have cauldron, manifestation. Like I said, you're good at manifesting with that, what is it called, card coming. If you really want this person, you could really have them, but right now you just can't. Okay, creativity, inspiration, spell work. And spell work, oh, the spell book came out. Now we have a wizard, hero wizard Harry. Male energy, fire, ambitiousness, and pursue. That's definitely what you guys need to be, the energy you need to be in, and that's not what you're in right now, so the relationship will not thrive. We also have wand, initiation, invitation, actions, and rewards. Don't mind it looking crazy. I cut it too much when I was cutting out the paper. Yeah, but this needs a reinitiation. Like, this relationship needs to really just start all over, which is why you need to let this relationship go. And then if it's meant to start over, it will start over. And I feel like it is for some of you, most of you. We have masculine energy, water, secret power, and awakening. This person's going through their phase of werewolf. They're going from human to werewolf, or they're going from werewolf back to human. It's giving like survival mode. Someone who's been in survival mode for so long, they don't know how to act like a human. It's giving, it's funny how I was mentioning Harry Potter, and then I'm thinking of Remus. Lupin, how he was forced to turn into a, what is it called, werewolf. It was not of his own volition, but he had to go through the transformation. He was forced to do certain things he didn't want to do. Just saw 11:11. So I know I stopped this video at 27, so now it's 11. That's 37 minutes. That's still good. We have the slice. Yeah, this is a very good card in this deck. I remember it's like taking a slice out of life, everything good in life coming to you. I'll read from the book when I'm done. Anything else we need to know about this connection, please? Like I said, there's definitely passion here. You guys want this with each other, but will you have it? I feel like if you're willing to wait, or if it comes back around, because they're like, don't wait. We have the cheese fries. And then we have the mom boss. You're supposed to be becoming a boss. Like, you need to be in that energy, because I feel like things may move really quickly once you guys get back together, or start over. And you need to be the full person you're meant to be, and they need to be the full person they were meant to be. Now we're going to get some cards from this deck as well. Oh boy, this one will turn over. So we have the phoenix rises into joyful abundance. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Absolutely. That's the, like I said, the phoenix, you have to die and start completely all over again from scratch with this person. Like, where the connection is right now, you wouldn't be able to salvage anything, but you're gonna have to like move away from each other. Years later down the line, you meet up again and bump into them, and you're completely different people, and then you guys can start over again. We have befriend your fear monster. So that Eight of Swords coming through again. There's something, you know, that you need to move on from. You know what you have to do, but it's just like you're scared to do it. So befriend your friend monster. You have polish your mirror for perfect clarity. This is like giving foreshadowing, forecasting, and you guys may have the power to do that, but like I said, it's foggy. So clean down the mirror and you may get a clear picture. We have your greatest work is your legendary legacy. So they're saying, yeah, definitely focus on you and your legacy and what you need to be doing and the things that you want to achieve in this life, and not so much focus on this relationship. Now we have, you contain the entire universe encoded within you. The high priest is coming through, the hierophant coming through as well. Maybe this person is the hierophant, you're the high priest, because divine counterparts coming through again. I didn't really pick up on that, but I know we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the hierophant and the high priestess. Maybe this person is still tuning into their manifesting abilities. Now we have, which is why they need work, they're going through transformation, that they could be denying that part of themselves, that werewolf side, but it's like they can't help it the way Remus wasn't able to help turning into a werewolf. Now we have your 11-year-old self. You maybe need to focus on what your 11-year-old self wanted to do. Your inner child needs to heal that and focus on what they need to do and grow. We have, there are no wrong turns. So by you not ending up with this person, your life is not going off the rails or not doing what you wanted it to do or what you always dreamed that it would do. It's just like you're going on a different route right now, and the road is, there's no wrong turn. So whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're being, pivoted or sidetracked, you know what I mean, or taken on the road, I'm hearing side road. It's going to lead you right back where you're meant to be. There's no need to worry about that. Now we have wanted, universe creators. This came through for group 2. So maybe some of you are coming from group 2 because some cards have come through from group 2. And now we have divine dragon. Divine dragon is giving you that anything you want is yours. It's giving that, what is it? So yes, many detours. This is like the 3rd or 4th time that I was interrupted during this reading. So many detours in order to get to where you guys need to go, but it may end you right where you belong, okay? Whether it's with this person or not with this person. Now there was a card that I wanted to read from. The whole divine universe is giving you contain the entire universe encoded within you. That's what divine dragon is giving, okay? So with this book here, I don't know why I'm rushing, because if people want to watch the whole reading, they'll watch the whole reading. I'm not rushing through the reading to make it shorter for anyone. We have the slice, which is 22. Page 22, right? Yes. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. I know I like this one. Any way you slice it, you're hooked, you're besotted, you're smitten, you're completely obsessed, you are in it deep with all the toppings. Whether it is you're fixated on, has all, whatever it is you're fixated on has all of your attention. It's stuck to you like ooey gooey cheese, and you deserve it. So taking a slice out of life, you know? This person is the apple of your eye, you're the apple of their eye. Like, you guys are very besotted, smitten with each other. The thing you have has your full attention. You have their full attention. But it's just like right now may not be the best time. You know, that's life sometimes. I do want to get the cheese fries because those sound good. Oh, it's right before it. Cheese fries, because cheese fries are the answer to everything. The clock is ticking and you haven't had your fix of monosodium glutamate, sodium tripolyphosphate, and yellow dye number 5. Your message. You've been so hard on yourself lately, and it's okay to indulge right now. You deserve the fries and the cheese on top. Put your cares aside, relax, and surrender to gluttony. Be kind to yourself. Get up, get moving, live in the now. Coming through again. Now we have the mom boss. Where is she? The mom boss is 18, so they're all right next to each other, which I appreciate. The mom boss, a skeleton mom, balances her laptop and her cell phone in the foreground while her kids are playing underfoot. In the background is a mix of a rainbow, a field of flowers, and everything as she knows it, bursting into flames. Your message, you are the boss of all that you do. You do it all, and you do it well. At this point, your own flesh could peel from your body and you'd keep typing on your laptop. You are an expert multitasker, but you could learn to delegate. Give up some control and start handing things off. They're coming for y'all. Now what I wanted to do is, like I said, I don't feel like rushing through this reading, so I want to read what the Divine Dragon says in this deck. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle for anyone who's interested or is still watching. I got the hippie, maybe worship your hips and waist. What am I looking for? You are Divine Dragon. Where is it? Oh, it just says Divine Dragon. So it would be towards the front, right? With D? No. Why? Can I not find it? They have it in order. Oh, Divine Dragon is the Cosmic Conversation Q&A cards. That's why. See, you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking in the wrong place. I just saw 111 on this page here. 111. And I forgot what page I'm supposed to be going to. I think it's 124. Shit. Are you dead ass right now? No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Wow, I just sat here and played myself. Bruh. Divine Dragon is 134. And I flip right to it. Thanks. Attribute, sovereignty, power, full expression, and magic. A dragon chooses you. You do not choose a dragon. A dragon's power connects you to your own power from within. To stand sovereign, it's also connected to your root expression of power, fire, and even sexual energy. Kundalini rising. You cannot serve the collective without first being alive and ablaze. Allow the dragon's fire of purification to cleanse you. Wow, you cannot serve the collective without first being alive and ablaze. Live in the now, get up and get moving. In the East, the dragon was seen as a mythical guardian with influence over all the elements. In the West, it was seen as a feared fire-breathing serpent because people didn't fully understand the magic and divine wisdom dragons carry. There's an awakening of the dragon archetype now, and you can embody that with this cosmic conversation. Your power is engaged for a purpose, breathing fire when needed. So I feel like your energy and your time and attention is needed elsewhere right now, which is why it's being detoured. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. From this person, from this relationship, because you need to, which is why I said there's no wrong turns. It's being detoured right now because your attention is needed elsewhere. You're supposed to be raising the collective of the universe and being in your power and living your truth and being this mom boss and, you know, indulging in cheese fries. And another interrupter. I know y'all playing right now. I know. Attention needs elsewhere. But that's all that I have for you guys, though. Your greatest work, that's what you're supposed to be focusing on here with this card. Your greatest work. What would your 11-year-old self wanted to do? You have all the power that you need. That's what I have for you guys, though. Should you stay or should you go? For now, you should go, and this person may come back to you, you know. But I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, the Divine Fam. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, and I got you. But if this is the last that I see of you, then I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, whenever you're seeing this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.